I too am hungry for video games and thirsty for caffeine. Ugh. So, Total 20 is going to be out in like a day. It's already out at Comic-Con. Zone is like handing it out to people as we speak. It'll probably be a day or two before it's out on Steam. I look forward to that. I'm probably going to have to stay off Twitter as of like later today, maybe, until it's out to avoid spoilers. It's not the end of the world if it gets spoiled, but I don't like to avoid it, you know? It'd be nice. Yeah, here's some people are saying like, oh, I'm gonna stream as soon as I get home, but I still have things to do at Comic-Con. That kind of thing. So, to start with, I regrettably have to do this again. I think what gets me about fights like this is I didn't really feel like I won before. You know, if you really win a satisfying fight, you can tell someone else what you did to win that fight. You could be like, this is the trick to that. Or you need this kind of party. I don't really feel like I accomplished that in this fight, honestly. But I guess I gotta do it again anyway. Let's see. She actually did like 3k with this before her spell card. It's surprisingly good. But I think I need to get her buffed up for that. Which I do have. I have a good enough for that. But anyway, just kind of going through the motions again here. Get this over with so we can start doing other things. This is the only other deal. She should be down for now, I think. After that is the Sara and Louise fight. But, you know, I was really close to beating it yesterday on just my first go. I'm paranoid, like, that maybe I just got lucky. So I'm tempted to, like, go do a bit of other stuff first, but I don't know. Also, who has revives here? I don't think we lost anyone last time we did this, actually. Aaron doesn't have any revives, which I still find really strange. Hold on. Jokerin, no, you need to do Poison Breath this turn, actually. That's fine. Actually, I want to do Toxic Mist. I don't want them to fill up their slots with useless elemental... Wait, no, that's Louise that does that. She's the one with the useless elemental debuffs. Buffs. Defensive buffs. So it's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I can revive Yuka. I don't think Patchy has anything, right? Oops. I clearly forgot something here. Let me come back in real quick. Yuka has the revives. Well, that explains it, huh? Okay. Alright, what do we do about that? What do we put a revive on this team? Hi, Reds. Evening. Oh, you raided. Appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. What were you up to? Usually speedrunning stuff, I think? Oh, Remelia. Of course, I don't need Death Rider here. She's not actually attacking, really. Let's see. Put on someone with a res there. I'm gonna do Unseelie Court. It's a long res, but, I mean, it's a good one. I'll do it. Sure. That's fine. I thought, no, I still have, like, the permanent resistance stuff on, right? Yeah, we're still almost immune to control. Almost. Appreciate the good luck. I kind of need it with a lot of the stuff that this game throws at you. I'm refighting a boss from yesterday. It's not any easier. Okay, right, so in turn 1, we'll do this. Nerf this thing. Do this. Hopefully Yuka doesn't mysteriously die on turn 1 this time. Yeah, I still haven't played the Sonic game yet. But it looks pretty good. So, maybe I'll check it out eventually. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I just use Apnea Rush, right. That's right. Okay. Alright, let's try that again, but without Yuka dying on turn 1. This boy to be in the tank. Okay, damage net. At least a turn on damage net. Oh, well, there goes Marissa. That's fine. She got to have her turn already. She's supporting this fight. She's not really critical. I can deal with that. Okay. Do the breath. And, yeah, I'll risk the revive, I guess, even though I kind of also want to heal everyone. We don't really get that kind of choice sometimes. A hard fight. Wish I could put this on too. Well, they don't really use physical much. No, just start hitting the guy in the front. This is always going to be a little bit messy, I think. Mercy being dead just means it takes another turn or so to get a big buff on Yuka. And Patchy maybe too, but oh, no, never mind. She's not dead, but she's not very useful if she's mind controlled. Okay. Wait, did it say that was like a really weak? No, it's okay. That said 194. No, 494. I can't read. Okay, perfect. That's just what I wanted. That exact number. Alright. I gotta heal a little bit. I mean, Yakron's probably not even gonna get a turn for that, actually. I'll just heal with Remelia. So you instead can do Phase Frostbite. Remelia actually goes fast. He typically goes first. Okay, I gotta start hitting the one in the back so we can kill them at the same time. So we don't deal with the funny haha gotcha revive with full HP. I'm actually kind of scared to even really hit this one like this. Really worth it. I mean, I don't want to kill the one at the front too quick, and he's taking a lot of damage. So I'm actually just gonna put on this thing I've never used before. We'll probably regen like, oh, now 0 HP per turn because they use Testament. I don't know, it's actually still leaning toward dark somehow. That's good. Okay, okay, he's just gonna kill like one person next turn. That's not the end of the world. We'll try to heal here. Amelia has no heals left besides Blood Lance. Sure. I'll Blood Lance. Yuka's not gonna be able to get a heal off, so just do this. In fact, you know, honestly, just do this. Just hit both of them, both of you. I don't care. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Do it. Marissa's fast, but it doesn't really matter. Is she? No, I still need weapon plus Yuka. Okay, good. All right, let's do that. And I can't use dark with Patchy, so I mean, it's not like she counters magic in general, it's just dark that she counters, so just hit with whatever. I think we do enough damage to beat them next turn as long as they don't wipe most of the party. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll probably lose Yuka this turn, but that's okay. We're close enough to the end of the fight that I don't think it even really matters anymore. I wish that had gone off first, but yeah, see, I mean, she's in the tag slot for a reason. Maybe a bad reason now that she's dealing damage more. Twice? Twice. This is a problem because do I really need to state why this is a problem? I'm not going to do any damage to the one in the back. 500. Meteor? Why? Okay, you know, I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this. Let me see. What do I want to do to start with? I could save the party configuration for this slot, which is what I had slot set to. And we'll just come back to it, I think. a bit later, just like at a couple more levels. Maybe with like a better weapon or something. I guess Yuka already has the Magician Slayer weapon. But, well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I could go do Sarah and Louise and just do it better. And here's the thing. If I put something on Patchy here, actually attack with, like Mystic would be nice, I think, because they don't put on a buff to counter Mystic. That's pretty good. 135 every turn. Both of them. I like that. I think that's the best I can really get. Okay. Put on Marissa. Put that up in the first slot, and we're good. We still need Quackma, so we can put on whatever her physical protection thing is called. I still want to poison them, because it's funny. We don't need Shida here. We can put a revive on you instead. Who else? Okay. Sure, maybe Aku? Someday I'll cook Unicorn long enough to get some actual skills on it. Someday, but not today. Thing is, I think instead of Repulsion Heal, Energy might actually be better in a lot of cases. I guess the cooldown isn't so good though. I don't know how much Repulsion Heal heals for from Amelia, probably not much. It's okay, I won't worry about it for now. Oh, we still want this. We could still have all that stuff on, that's fine. We could take all these off and actually just do a bit of damage with these characters, maybe? That'd be cool. We don't really need the talismans anymore, I don't think, for this. You take Musashi. And you can also switch off to a better sword. Right, we have Soul Razor. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I expect it probably will be, honestly. I look forward to using it. Let's see, for Marissa... She's not here to really do damage in this fight, so let's just make her go fast, I guess. I hope that helps. Notice how no one has any evasion except Byakuran, by the way. It's hard to really do evasion in this game. Also, a lot of bosses tend to use magic at least somewhat anyway, so... It's super unreliable. Sadly. Let's see. I think Louise... I forget what weapon type she uses. I forget what attack she used on me. She used a weapon skill or two, but I don't remember what it was. So, like, I could... It doesn't really matter. The best I could really do with Patchy is make it neutral anyway. So let's just put on the Mystic Epaulet, which I got yesterday. So that'll be good. Also the Mystic Staff, but I don't want it. Either Magic Fire Staff, the Physical Block. Hi Ali, welcome back to Scenic My Desk. Alright, Byakuran can just have some resists, I guess. And I guess that's probably fine. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Muscle Belt on you. Soul Razor should buff your damage based on the extra HP anyway, so you can have the Necklace of Strength instead. We'll go that route. Yep, you can use Corvatus, I guess. I don't really know what else to use. I don't know if they have Divine Shield or not. I assume not. I don't really know though, honestly. It's a mystery. If I use... I already forgot what it said. If I use Kishin Reprisal once, I level it up. Isn't that amazing? There we go. Okay. I don't think there's really too much else to change. Maybe Shikigami a bit more, but... I don't know. But we don't need Lunasa anymore. She was on for the Slays, so we can ditch Lunasa. Put on a different Shiki. Maybe just someone with good stats. Chloe's not bad. Suika's not bad. I mean, I like putting Chloe on Remelia, though. But I guess I don't really get that option here, so... Okay. There you go. That works. Okay. So let me go to Coliseum. Let me do one fight real quick. Just to level up Remelia's skill. No one else has any skills to level up that they can do right now, right? You haven't learned anything from this yet. Byakuya doesn't really matter. Oh, no, she doesn't. It's alright, Byak. These guys all the way over here, huh? Still just as irrelevant, too. What a cool looking move, but it doesn't really do all that much. Like, I'm just gonna be using Vital Shock probably for the rest of the game on Remelia. I mean, ignoring defense is pretty good. You know, defense is only like 1 of 4 potential damage reductions in this game. You got physical defense, you got vitality, you got resistance, and then you got divine shield. But still, just ignore one of them. One of the usually pretty significant ones is pretty good. So, I'll happily accept it and happily spam it. I want to level it up too, actually. I gotta like look through. Probably after this fight, I gotta look through and see if I have the means to do that with any of my gear. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna read out the cutscene again, I read it out last time. Might feel weird starting off a stream without reading out a cutscene for a new boss fight, but it's not really new, essentially. Gong. Where did they get this sound from? I'm most curious. If that cutscene looks choppy on stream, I'll have you know it looks even choppier in-game. It actually looks smoother on stream somehow in the preview. That like panned the camera. I don't know why it's like that. I really don't, actually. I guess maybe the game has a thing where it always tries to maintain, like, whole number values for the camera, probably? I guess if so, that makes some sense. I don't know. Alright. So. This didn't go bad last time. It's not really that big of a deal of a fight. Or maybe I just got lucky for all I know, I'm not sure. I think it'll be okay. I'm optimistic. Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna be attacking Yuka. Cool that we actually have her as an attacker now. Like, she's pretty good. I'm appreciating her, really. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and Weapon Bless Yuka. And you can put in Poison Hazard. I think as long as I have the space, like, the 2 Shikigami, you know, Fujitaka Yoshino with Poison Hazard, and the Basilisk, for the Poison Breath, I'll probably bring them along from now on. Basilisk technically also has Poison Hazard, so if I don't mind using a second turn, I can just bring Basilisk along. Oh, yeah, there it is, Because the damage really adds up in fights, especially fights where you're fighting 2 things anyway, you know? It's just so good. I think Marissa... Yeah, okay, I'll revive with Marissa, that's fine. Let's do this. As we use that elixir. It does mean that I won't have them for the final boss fight, though. It's okay, I already beat the final boss. We're in the post-game now. We can use him. You're allowed to. Oh, Yakchi triggered. Okay, that does about as much as the poison does, you know, so I'll happily accept it. I would rather I could poison both of them, though. Try that again, maybe. Alright, let's see. Everyone's healthy except Marissa. I can fix that with Refresh, which has no cooldown, actually. Very cool. Is it too far to hit with that? That's on cooldown. We don't have slays or anything. Sadly, you guys don't count as anything. Which I still think is kind of a shame that, like, hot bosses don't have types of any sort. I have this. I could do heat weapon and just buff your attack further. Might be cool. Let's see. So you're... Actually, I mean, both of them have big magic attacks. Oh, I need to spend a turn with Patchy putting on Quackma's thing. Because that's what actually killed me last time. That is the only thing that killed me last time. Otherwise, I would have thought it just won the fight in a single run, so we need Dark Illusion. Whenever it's up, I need it on. Kinda wish I had it on already. But we'll get it on at the end of the turn at least, if we survive. Poor Biak. Byakurin after not surviving. Okay, we have an elixir. Just for you. So, Yuka's double buffed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Blossom with Kinsokyo again. Now I could buff like a generic stat like this or this. I could spell enhance Patchy as well. I guess I want to buff everyone. Let's just buff speed. I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually make a difference. I'm very curious to see if it'll actually let, like, the slower characters go first, like maybe Byakurin. Yuka, no way. Patchy, no way. So I guess this is only... Byakurin's dead, why did I bother, actually? Ugh. Maybe we'll evade something, but probably not. No, I'm already full of varieties, please don't do that. We still haven't poisoned Louise, by the way. I would still like to do that. It would be cool. But I would also really want to get on Gutless. That'd be nice too. I'll prioritize that. Yeah, I think we're kind of just good to go. This isn't really that bad of a fight. I figured it would be worse because I think so far this fight is easier than the individual fights. They must be nerfed a bit. Or maybe I'm just that many levels higher now. Bit of both, I don't know. Like, I think this turn or next turn Sada's going down. For sure. I just hope that doesn't piss off Louise, but... well, let's see what happens. That's why I'm debuffing her right now. Oh, she is indeed charging for something. 3000 HP is a bit too much to really get in one turn, huh? Do you have that on? No, you don't. Let's put that on you. Face Frostbite. Everyone's full HP for now. We already have Magic Resist up, actually. Some of us do, at least. Not Remy. It's okay. Vital Shock. What's Yuka's, like, strongest, just, damage? I guess Dragon Strike, probably? No, Ruinous Hunter, actually. 305. Sure. And let's hit with a single target this turn. Do all we can before she gets to hit us. If she does her big magic attack, it could actually be a problem if it's the null type one, because I don't have Shizuha in the party to protect against it. If someone oh god, okay. That was close. I didn't have any real protection against that besides magic defense up, so that's lucky. Alright, but that is over with. We can move on. Good. Dimension Slash. Don't really care. Didn't get stuck there for long, thankfully. Sometimes fights go well. Ooh, Kogyu. So I've revived Yokai are his weak. That's how the trope goes. Now then, how about you get out of here, you stupid gatekeeper and nameless devil? Kirk, forget how I messed up as a gatekeeper already, would you? My name is Louise. Again, Louise didn't get revived, she just never got beat in the first place, she just left, so I don't know. Not too shabby. Just as its back from such big names in Tokyo. I can certainly see how you managed to defeat the devil of the remote reaches. I'm not a fan of the comparison you're making there. How will you handle this then? Whoa. Oh, hold on, you're Otoho's underling, Kakuyuku Daivu. That's correct, Lady Yangra. What are you doing on Yumeko's side? You can't understand why, you can't fathom why I'm here? Kafufufufu. The answer is simple. Yeah, I was never on your side to begin with. I was on this one. What? In other words, I was never really the servant of Shiju Karaotoha. I am and always have been a servant of Lady Mima. That's why he says Lama when he dies. It's supposed to be like, Le. Ma. It's supposed to be vague, but again, remember, unlike GOS, they planned out the expansion in this game, so they set up some little foreshadowing there for this absolute nobody of a demon that nobody remembers. I'm almost willing to bet money that no one has ever drawn fan art of Kakuyoko Daibu. Now do you understand? Kakuyoko Daibu, you... In recent years, we'd heard of a group gaining power in the fringes of Makai. So in order to protect Makai's order, we sent a spy to keep watch over them. That spy was Kakuyoko Daibu. And as such, I kept watch over your actions, acting as Otoha's servant. Watching you clowns really put my sides at risk of bursting, Kafafu. How dare you mock Angra and the others, calling them clowns like that. As their friend, I cannot allow such slander to go unpunished. Now go, Kakuyoko Daibu. Exterminate our intruders. Kakuyoko Daibu, what's the matter? Go, get them. I believe there's been a misunderstanding here, Lady Yumeko. I serve Lady Mima, not you. Well, I'm grateful that you resurrected me from the dead. Lady Mima is the only one who can give me orders. Kakuyoko Daibu, you... I don't even really know how this came about. Well, I mean, I guess Yumeko knows Mima. Mima's the one who suggested that Shinki do this. Yumeko said that last time. So I guess Mima maybe asked, hey, could you resurrect my servant for me? Or something like that. I guess that must be what happened. Huh? What's going on? Are they having a fallout? A fallout 76? I'll say it again. Go, Kakuyoko Daibu. Kafafa, you really don't know when to... Erg. What? My body won't listen to me. You've been my puppet from the moment I revived you. Look, he's animating. If you're not going to obey my orders, then I'll make you listen by force. Was he vulnerable to control this whole time? Damn it! Consecutive fight. I want to say, I think, if you game over here, you don't have to redo the last one. I think that's the case. I hope that's the case. Anyway, if he was Otoha's... Is he the lightning guy? I think he's the lightning guy. I think he is. I think I remember that being the case. He's just a different color now. I don't know. I don't know why, but he is. Okay, well, let's just wing it, I suppose. What else are we gonna do? He'll probably use some magic. He is raceless. So just... Heat weapon. Weapon blast. Let's start with Dark Illusion so we don't die. Oh, 600. Good thing I gave her that extra HP. I do need to heal her now, otherwise Soul Razor is gonna do piss for damage. But it's okay, I can do that. Okay. Let's see. Poison would be cool to get on, but at the same time, I feel like I have other priorities, maybe? Probably do, yeah. Do we have magic damage down on us? No. Alright, well... We'll just, we'll nerf his physical... No, let's make him just take more. Let's just go for that. Okay, we can use Refresh on Yuka. Yuka can... Oh yeah, yeah, she can do this and get physical damage down on him anyway, so that's good, that's good. Good combo. Strong combi. let's just take control of Yumiko's permanent, huh? Magic damage down, there we go. Radiation mist. And that's gonna be a lot of buffs on him. Debuffs, rather. Do I care about poison hazard? I don't know. I don't know. Sure, I guess so. Okay. Next turn, I'll poison him. You outsped... Oh god. That was fortunate. He's fast. He went before Remelia. And Marissa and everyone. He went before our spell cards. If you had reflected that, we would have lost her. But it's okay, she was healed for 26,000 HP. She's fine now. I think she'll be okay. So, her card missed though, so I gotta hit with that again. Alright, we're gonna poison him. We're just gonna use Toxic Mist because I don't want to use Earth because that's... No wait, no, he's weak to Earth. Yeah, actually I do want to use Earth. Sure. We use Repulsion Heal. I'm gonna need to somehow buff our speed or nerf his honestly as well. I have stuff for that, and he has one more slot. No, 2 slots for debuff, actually. It's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit difficult to really get everything off. I guess we'll do this. Oops, power decrease him. Sure. Right. Use Earth. Yeah, so it's actually pretty easy to remember which, like, demon was which. Not by their names, but, like, the one in front of the tower always matches the boss's element, so, like, Thunder for Chloe. Oh my god, I forgot he did this. What is your problem? Don't revive another one. That guy's not even on Mima's side. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if Yumiko controls him. And then, like, the other one in that stratum that isn't up in the tower is the opposite of that. Now we got Hani Yasadaiso here. I guess he is his assassin. I forgot that this happens. Neither of them are poisoned, by the way. Are they immune? I didn't actually see. I kind of doubt it. Poison works on a lot of things, after all. I'm just gonna try it again. Or... I'm gonna put on Bottomless Swamp. I'll slow them down. That would be good. That one's really, really low HP. It sucks to use this much MP, but I guess I'll do it. Right, you go ahead and Blossom. You... So let's look at our buffs. I guess I want to put Magic Attack up on Patchouli at this point, probably, huh? Spell Enhancer. I don't really know how super useful she's going to be here. And of course now the problem is one of them is using Thunder and one's using Earth, so... Like, her spell cards aren't really very good. But at least it means that they're not going to push the land gauge too far in either direction, right? So, that's nice. Physical attacks. I rely on those. I don't have any resistance up on this party right now. So I wasn't exactly prepared for this. So let's see. Defense, physical attack. I would prefer you not. I guess I'm gonna gutless this guy. I already have magic resist up. Magic protection. Why does Aaron have top plus strength anyway? Clearance. Oh, you don't need clearance. Refresh clears permanence, so we can fix Marissa. Okay. Is this slow? Not really super slow. Marissa might still go last, though. I don't know. Let's see. What was it you were gonna do? Spell Enhance Patchy, yeah. That's what it was. Okay. So now, just keep on... See, most of us still have Quackma's thing on, so I'm gonna wait to reapply it. Only 2 of us have gotten hit with physical moves, actually, and had it gotten removed. Cool. Really just for the debuff, honestly. They're kind of really tanky physically, though. And of course, one of them also has a buff for that right now as well. Doing my best, though. Earth Jammer. Do I want to try Poison again? I'd have to put on a field. For it again. Sure. No, Byakuren's silenced, so I gotta use Poison Breath. That's fine, I can do that. Repulsion Heal. Remy's quickly running out of MP. She's already at half. It's kinda bad. Support magic. I guess you get a couple, yeah. Okay, I don't have any permanents on me yet, but maybe we will soon. Maybe. That guy's physical 9 turns? Took me out for a whole 9 turns? You're gonna be kidding me. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Well, I don't know. That's kind of hard to really deal with them. So that is about 100, so it's not really great. They love their buffs. Okay, they're both poisoned. Good. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so it looks like you can put the field on after. It just improves poison that's already there. Because it's still level 494 regardless, so that's good to know. I should probably put the field on then. So let me look at them here. 2 physical attack up buffs. 2 physical defense up buffs. Seriously? I think I just need to keep on going with varieties to push those off gradually at this point. It doesn't really matter too much what I even hit with, it's just those are going to be a problem if I can't deal with them. Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, okay. Use Phase Frostbite again then, that's good. That'll push both off one space. You're silenced, so we'll use Elixir. Byakuren is silenced and she can't do what I was trying to do. Don't waste a turn on that. So it's for 3 whole turns. Byakuren kind of can't really do anything, actually. Yeah. How do I int down? I can lower his IQ? Sure, do it. It's fine. Okay, Elixir Yuka. No, I need to have Marissa do that. What's Remy gonna do this turn, though? She's low on MP. We already have Magic Barrier on. She's blinded, so she can't even attack with a spell card. Kinda sucks. I really don't want to waste her MP. Went for 3 whole turns, too. Ugh. Pain in the ass fight. Let's see. I guess I might as well have her do it then. Otherwise, she just doesn't get to do anything. Let's see. All you really get to do, Marissa, is just hit them with a laser. Unfortunately, this turn. We're gonna put on Poison Hazard, too. Man, that's no damage. That's no good. It's okay, we're gonna overwrite that. That is not permitted. You lose HP. Correction. You're still blinded, she can heal herself, just for HP. It's kinda cheap-ish. She only has like 1 more big spell left in her, unfortunately. Really sucks. Sure. What can you do this turn? So they have Evit down, Ava down, attack down. So just do... Honestly, Ink Down would be good. Because their magic is probably the most threatening thing they use on us, actually, huh? However, I will reapply Dark Illusion too. This fight's kind of long. I don't have any single target magic on Patchy to really use here. And besides, one of them likes to put an Earth Jammer anyway if you hit him, so... I'll be surprised if the other one does Thunder Jammer. Did I do nothing? Why? I guess because he has 2 physical defense buffs still. Man. I hate these guys. They're terrible. No, he has 1. I mean, they're gonna die to poison eventually, so there's that. Didn't really have much to do, honestly, Remy. We gotta save your MP. Okay. Sure. Why not? We'll use that, since it's available. Heal Yuka this turn. We'll revive Byakuya next turn. Rehealing doesn't have a cooldown, thankfully. I'm gonna Active Mind for another stack. Oh yeah, sure. Hey, Hass. All you missed was me losing to the dev stand-ins, deciding to do Sarah and Louise. I beat him in one go, and I'm on my first try on this, like, consecutively after the fight. Yeah, if there's something funny in this fight, I'd certainly be interested in hearing it. Let's see. Hey, we're not blinded anymore, for all that really matters. I think it's weak to Kogasa's last word. What does that do? What's Kogasa's last word? Oh, it's a kill? Is it a specific kind of death move that he's vulnerable to? Let's see. Yeah, we gotta revive, of course. I'll elixir, I guess. Let's elixir Yuka. It's rough. I don't want to use Earth because they'll overwrite the field, and I don't want to use Thunder because Thunder is really strong right now and keeps killing us. So, must use Light. Pretty neutral. Less damage than the poison. Take what I can get. It's its own unique form of death. Interesting. Huh. I doubt any others work on him then. They probably just forgot. I wonder if there's any other bosses it works on too. Let's see. I'm gonna use Ruinous Hunter anyway. Because... it's one of her strongest moves. So we'll see what it says for Ruinous Hunter, but I don't think it'll work. Would be funny. You don't have any heals. Your revive is on cooldown. That's a decision I made. Might not boss status. I don't know, I feel like it's not a status necessarily that they have, it's just they put that stuff on bosses typically. That's how I've always viewed it, but maybe not. I could be wrong, maybe there's something behind the scenes that I don't know about. Let's see, who do we... My god, they buff so much. Maybe I should just bring Dispel into this fight. Like, I can't keep up with the debuffs. Maybe it's just not worth debuffing and it's better to just Dispel anyway. Because they just never stop buffing themselves. Guy's got 4 buffs. Oh. Also, so fast. They don't look like they would be. At least not the guy in the front. Alright, oh, I wasn't paying attention when Chloe did her thing, but I assume it probably said invalid. I don't know, actually. Not too concerned. You can't use that because you're silenced, so you can't revive anyone, actually. How unfortunate. Did say invalid, okay, thanks. Okay. We almost took out the guy in the front. It's not bad for the first go, right? Maybe. The dragon one's your strongest multiplier. No revives for a couple more turns. Hachi is unfortunately silenced. There's no way to fix her. Okay. Aww. Only Yumiko gets to cast control on him. Okay. You're still silenced. And you're still gonna be silenced when the fight ends. Oh, he's not up, so yeah, I guess just, oh no, you have your AoE, you can use Dimensional Slash. Sure, you know. Here you go, sure. They just had to bring ailments into the fight, so their main focuses are ailments, strong single-target magic, and buffs. They don't use physical too much, not enough to really consider it one of their fortes, I'd say. Rip. That's fine. Okay. So let me check and see, real quick. I guess, in case I'm wrong, I should save this set. Set 2 is the grinding set, by the way. And I'm gonna change it right now, it's fine. I just want to see if it skips the Sarah and Louise fight. It does. Okay, yes, alright. So I'll come back to these guys in a bit. I want to go do some other stuff. I want to get the DLC Shikigami for one thing. And maybe just do a few more fights and get some more items and stuff. Then I'll set up a proper fight. Doing 2 boss fights in a row is a bit tiring after all. I say, even though the DLC Shikigami is also basically a boss fight. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Let me put on my grinding set. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I swear that's what it was. Or maybe, is it later that there's one of those? I swear there's one of those later in the DLC. I see DLC, sorry, expansion. You know what I'm referring to. Am I wrong? Am I just imagining that when I think there is one? I hope I'm wrong. There aren't any? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I still don't have this asshole, by the way. Still working on it. Oh, you know, I need to get an Ostracon today so I can finally upgrade the High Guard belt. I'm gonna go do that first, actually. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, I know that GOS does it. Don't worry, I'm familiar enough with GOS. GOS prides itself on its consecutive boss fights. They're some of the coolest parts of the game, though. They're fun. Because it has its whole multi-party setup thing. I love it for it. It would be good for that. Oh, you know what? Before I even... Alright, it's okay. I switched to the grinding sesh, so she already has Dreadnought. I was thinking, like, it's bad if I run into a Metal Yukari right now, like the big king. But I'm good to go. I have what I need to keep him around. Okay. Real quick, so... I need to go get one Ostracon from somewhere. Let me see what drops it. Maybe someone here. Okay. Yeah, alright. I thought that guy did. Alright, well, I want to leave here, so. Alright, go to the laboratory. I think these guys are like here in the entrance area, right? So that's good. It's especially nice that it's from an area that has a relative EXP still. Like, sorry, relevant EXP still. I'm coming in. I don't need to fight that. Perfect. So with this setup, Remelia has like the improved bandit glove and stuff on, the thief glove, whatever it is. Got like Nazarene, we have all the good stuff for item drop rate. So this is probably like a 6% or close to it instead of a 4%. Big difference, right? But it's how it works. You don't just get to add 25%, you get to multiply by it. Damn blast. Remember back when those moves actually hit kinda hard in GOS. Not here though. Hard to tell you. Up. This stuff downstairs is probably different, so I won't bother going down there. Perfect. Shouldn't take too long to get this, compared to the chance of, like, recruiting Gauge Ray. So I guess for the fight, I'll probably... I don't know how I want to damage them yet. Because the guy in the back just sets up Earth Jammer if you use it. I could put on the unoverrateable field, that'd be funny. I think that's a good idea, actually. Forgo the poison. The alien Shikigami. So it's... Oh, it's the Cyber Squid, I don't have that one yet. So it shatters him into pieces. Interesting. Let me go see what that's called. In Japanese, so I can see, like, if there's any other Shikigami that have it. I could go get that guy too, of course. Let's see. I think it's... It's probably like Shatter or something. Crumble? I don't know. Yeah. Behead, behead, behead. Most of them are beheads. Sorry, there's 97 results for the word death in this file. Pulverize, it's pulverize. So... Oh yeah, Kogasa also has it on one-legged comebacker. You have it on the Morion Omikul fan, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I think that's also a spell card. You have it on Wrath. I think I have Wrath. Don't I have Wrath? It's like some random enemies thing. In fact, I'm going to bet that's what that enemy gets. So I don't think it's its exclusive skill, because I think I remember seeing Wrath like yesterday or the day before. Maybe I saw it in the sheet, in which case I'm wrong, but I'm not sure offhand. I don't really need to do that. Just do this. Yeah, I would like to level up Suiko, actually. That'd be a good idea. I'll stick around in a second here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Oshirasama field, because they like to put on Jammer. They also like to put in Rejuvenation, so I can just block both and just not care. And we'll stack up Marissa and Patu with, like, good single target under an Earth Magic. Alright, we can ditch you and put on Suiko. Suiko... Hopefully learns more stuff. Yeah, she gets something at 33. I mean, it's probably not as good as Mori's Iron Ring, but we'll see. I don't know. We have Sylph on. Alright, that's fine. I will look at Wrath, too, and see if I have someone with it. I'm very curious. If I do, that would kind of break the fight wide open. Really shatter the way forward. Curiously enough, too, I noticed just now, I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, there's a form of death that doesn't have a type associated with it. Resurrection Butterfly. All of them say in parentheses, like, pulverize, behead, crush, or whatever. This one just says death. So I wonder if that is its own type and they just didn't remember to put it down, or if it, like, is tracked separately or ignores some kind of check. I don't know. Curious though. I really am to the point where it would be nice to get all the Shikigami up to 40. So I guess the physical damage dealers are going to be relegated to being, like, support duty in this fight, which is fine. There's my Ostracon. Alright, so first things first. Let me go make the Hakurei Garter Belt. What else? Oh, I just have to take it on. I need a gold nugget too, but that's fine. I got a belt. You. Should I just go get a gold nugget? I mean, I could make one. I have a lot of those. It's a lot of things, but yeah, sure. I got a lot of those. I don't mind in particular. I don't really want to go grab it, so. Okay. This thing's pretty good. That's a pretty powerful stack of resists right there. There we go. Oh, that could be the case, yeah. That could be. I wonder if there's any cool things that Resurrection Butterfly works on. Any bosses and stuff. Okay, oops, I didn't mean to do that. The Dragon Spear back on. Niagling. Okay, and, let's see. Grinding stat is set 2. I think I'm gonna put the grinding stat on the last one, actually, just so it's out of the way. Oh, 1 million volts works on him. Crazy. That's good. I do have that guy. Alright, so, let me look through here. See if I have a Wrath anywhere. I could also just use 1 million volts if I can level up Shinzo, but let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna primarily check on the non-Toho Shikigami, because I think it's more likely it would be on one of these guys. Why is High Wizard over here, by the way? She must just be DLC, I guess. That's fine. Death or Butterfly. Is that useful? It's kind of useful, actually, yeah. Maybe. Might cool down, though. Somewhat. Can't really use Mad Thunder in this fight, because I'm gonna have to be using Earth and, Thunder. I assume this probably doesn't work on bosses much, just like doesn't. Like field. Right, okay. Not super useful here. It's possible that I just saw Wrath in the sheet when I was looking at stuff yesterday, and that I don't have it. I'm not sure. Nope. Doesn't look like I have it. I'll double check these guys too. It's Ether 2 again. Conditions. I wish you could sort by Field Shikigami. Just to bring them up quick. Death. Death. Okay, it doesn't look like I have it, huh? Okay. I have Shinzo. If he gets 1 million volts relatively quickly, I mean, or at 49, which is a bit far off, but, you know, it's not unfeasible to grab that, really. 49 is a bit much, but 36 is quite doable. I'm not against that. So, I mean, I was gonna go fight for a bit in the Castle of Chaos anyway, and keep fishing for the various Shikigami and stuff here, and get another High Garter Belt. So, you know, I'll stick him on and we'll get some XP for him in the meantime. I'm happy with that. Actually, it doesn't matter what you do, because I think Yuga's just gonna one-shot this. No, I guess only one of them, though. At one point, I had, ooh, I think speed is cool. I had Aya on this group, but I guess not anymore. Now compare it to Yuka's damage. She's so slow. Yuka's damage. Yeah, I already used Flying Fantastica. We're good. Okay. Hold on. I need more caffeine. I'm all out. I'll be honest. Sometimes I miss coffee. I would like to have a coffee now and again. It would be cool. I haven't had a coffee in months because I'm trying to lose weight and I was drinking so many calories from coffee that, you know, that was kind of impossible. By cutting out coffee, I probably cut out like 500 calories a day, no exaggeration. So I had like the big extra larges with quite a lot of creamer, good amount of sugar. So, significant. Very, very significant. And as a result, I've lost like 25 pounds so far. What makes you think? But, I'd like to have one every now and again. It's just a little reward, you know? I do miss it a lot. No, give me another high garter belt. I have enough iron ore. Everything here drops iron ore. Okay. Guy in the back dies to this. Maybe I'll grab, the other DLC Shikigami first too, I'm not sure. Depends on how long that takes. That fight, you know, that fight sucks after all. Real bad. Maybe I can pulverize one of them. Would be funny. Wait, I don't want to pulverize, it'd have to be the volts, right? Yeah. Either way. No, actually, Remy, you need to use Vital Shock. Always Vital Shock. I guess we got a crit on that guy last time, huh? I want to use the rockets too. That guy's so stubborn. D tier. There's no quick way to kill wind battles either. I guess defense. Was that Kanako? Yeah, okay, she can stay on though. She still has more to learn. Hello again. Glad that he keeps on showing up. He's kind of what I want here after all. Yeah, I haven't used Icarus Cannon yet. Let's check that out and see how it looks. Look, the Shikigami ticket is relegated for Yukari. We know that. We know that. I could go get the Cyber Squid though. He's probably pretty easy, right? I've encountered like one in the game so far. Do you know exactly what goes into getting more tickets later? I keep hearing you can craft them in the late game, but it's terrible. Like the late post game. When is that accessible? And what does it take? Because depending on that answer, I would be more open to using Shikigami tickets. I want to be able to use Shikigami tickets. It sucks that they're kind of like terrible, repeatable boss mats. I mean, that's fine, potentially. Are the bosses like random encounters in a late game area? Is that what Blank Sanctuary is all about or something? I've never been there. I can't say I have visited the Black Sanctuary yet. Is that maybe the case? Is this a GOS thing, like, go fight the big plant guy again 10 times, or go fight the dragon for his drops at Portendo? Is this that kind of thing almost? But a bit less repeatable because there can be random encounters. I guess it depends on how many it takes. I mean, if we're talking like 3 or 4 fights for a ticket, that's not terrible. It's better than, you know, 300 fights for a Yukari. We're talking like 20 fights or something because we need like so many mats, then I don't know. Suit 2 barrages, 2 obsidians, 2 Demon King statues. They're not random bosses, so you can be fighting manually. Are those guaranteed drops from the bosses? Or are they like 10% drops from the bosses? Or are they like... Yeah, I'm just considering if they're guaranteed or not, really. That's the big question, I guess. Because that heavily changes that. Hello again. My favorite enemy. Oh yeah, I wasn't even watching for Icarus Cannon, but I assume, you know, it did good. I don't know. Oh, cool. That's pretty good for a Mystic attack. You know, just for like raw Mystic damage. It's pretty rare I actually see Mystic do more than 1,000 coming from my party. So, that's great. That is definitely usable in the future. Not yet, huh? Well, that wasn't Marissa's thing. That was Icarus Cannon. Which I assume she doesn't learn, but I don't know. So far, I just have it a Dreadnought. Good old Dreadnought. A lot of the time, this fight never gives me anything that I want. I don't know why. No, it's okay. You got him this time. $235 MP. Wow. Crazy. Evening, hello, Frida. No problem. They're still working on the EX mode patch, by the way. They posted about just recently. I think they're focusing more on Rock Maiden FC3 right now. Which I'd also like to translate, but I haven't spoken with them about it yet. I've had a lot of other stuff going on, but glad that you like the game. That's cool. I had a good time with it too. I'd really like to work with the Circle more in the future. Once Rock Maiden X is out on Steam, you know, assuming there's no issues with that, I'd really like to see if I could convince them to put the older games on Steam too. The older Rock Maidens and stuff, like do like a little Rock Maiden collection. Maybe an FC collection as well. I think that would all be really cool. So when the time comes, you know, show them some support, buy the game on Steam maybe. You know, I'm not going to directly ask you if you've already bought it on the old site to buy it again, but, you know, recommend it to people, I guess. That kind of stuff, you know. And remember, I don't get money from sales or anything, so I'm speaking for, like, the circle here, not for me. Two Rajas are barely farmable. Demon King stashes 3 copies in the game. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be saving my Shikigami tickets then. Are there any more freebies? Or is it just the, like, what, 2, I think, that I have right now? Do you ever get any more free ones, like from chests or from specific guaranteed boss drops later? Because if so, you know, maybe I could decide how to ration them out. I don't know. I think it's a crime against humanity that they didn't put enough Shikigami tickets in the game to get all the Yukuri with Shikigami tickets. Because expecting someone to get a Yukuri without a Shikigami ticket is probably a violation of the Geneva Convention thing. Probably. I think if you put it up to the council, they'd probably agree. You'd have to give them a bit of backstory, but I'm sure they'd agree at the end of the day. We fought 48 of these guys. I don't need to do that. Dragon Strike. I mean, everyone we beat is getting us closer to pity. So, keep on chugging along there. Do a little bit every stream. We'll get him. Can't really say the same thing about the Yukari. Really can't. Honestly, with Yukari, I think the best thing I can do is... Well, I mean, thing is... Since it's not guaranteed with a ticket, you're best off just using the ticket to grind up pity. Just fight 256 of them, then just go get them as an encounter. That way you get to keep the ticket. I think with the Akari, that's the most efficient thing you can do. I'm just afraid of accidentally hitting the accept button. So maybe I'd like go save every 10 battles or something. And make, you know, a whole afternoon. Okay, probably weeks worth of afternoons out of it. Fun time. Can't say I look forward to it. I think the, how is this pronounced? Trapezohedron. I think that's relatively rare, so I'll go for it. Why not? Why not? I do like having Icarus Cannon for grinding random encounters. It's really good. Obviously, you know, it's better with less targets. I know that's how it works, but, you know, that's still not terrible. It really shines against 1, but even 2, like, it's better than Marissa's thingy. So I happily accept. Shinzo just got something, but I think it was a passive? Bad variety duration. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's not for another 8 levels that he gets the volts, I guess. Asriel, no. I can't believe what happened to him at the end of Deltarune. Why did he end up like this? The prophecy. The prophecy. Byakuran really has nothing to do, huh? I forget what element I even picked. Fire? Maybe Byakuran's gonna go last. Besides Yuka, though. There's no point. You can craft Demon King statues from fragments. So there's like Demon King statue fragments? Or you mean like the generic like trash piles or something like that? Let's see, Demon King. Oh, okay, so yeah, they're called Demon Lord statues, I see. So, can you use damaged treasures, probably? Demon King fragments. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Demon Lord fragments, I see. Sorry, I changed it in the translation a little bit, but yeah, I see here. Okay. Nice. See all these, like, unused materials in here, too? Anyone know what these are? We got the, like, there's a chocolate thing. There's, like, some pure heart fragments, pure heart crystal, ultimate bamboo, shiny gold ingots, and, golden bamboo of happiness. Are these related to the DLC Shikigami? Not DLC, but the, like, pre-order Shikigami from before or something? They're not translated, so there's no way they're used in the game. They were marked as, like, do not bother in the sheet, basically. VW. I know there was, like, a thing where, like, couldn't you, like, tweet out, like, I recruited this Shikigami, or something like that. Something weird like that, wasn't there? Okay, we got Suiko. She's not gonna get anything else for ages, so switch off to Yaname. Get her some skills too, perhaps. I guess whatever recipes must have used those things. Yeah, it mentioned they were like obligatory chocolates in Japanese. I was looking at the text there. I guess whatever recipes use those materials are just gone now, huh? Crazy. It's a shame that all that stuff is just gone from the game. You know, it's a complicated situation. On one hand, I don't want to say, like, you shouldn't do stuff like that. But when you do it, and it's just gone for good, it's kind of just sad, you know? A lot of games, like pick Cookie Clicker, for example, has, like, its seasonal events, but you can unlock a thing that lets you just trigger them manually in-game for a while as well, which is really cool. I think that's the way to do it, like, have a way, you know, post-live event to, like, trigger it later on. Like, reliably. Or maybe with some RNG, whatever you want to do, but, like, a way that doesn't require, like, an internet connection, Twitter shenanigans, you know? It's just a shame. I can see why all the pre-order Shikigami and stuff are gone. That'd probably be, I don't know, issues getting them back in there? I don't know. Like, if they were, like, licensing things, or, like, just verbal or written agreements to put them in there. Because a lot of them were, like, copyrighted characters, right? Some of them. I don't have the list open offhand, but I could check it. I did actually translate the attacks for them. I think they weren't labeled, like, unused. I don't think they had, like, the gray coloring in the cells, so just in case, I'm like, I don't think these are gonna be used, but sure, I'll do it just in case. But yeah, there's no way to assess them. I don't know if the assets and stuff are even still in the game. I wonder why some of these are marked as red. Stuff like the Makai Jewel, the God Idol, the Black Diamond, all those are in the game, right? Scepter Quartz. I assume they are. They have full descriptions. But at the same time, they have like a red box next to them, which implies maybe not. You know anything about those? I don't think I've seen any yet in this run. Maybe they're super late game. I don't really know. I thought Triple Angel was a reference to, yeah, like, Triple Angel's still in, are they? They're just a reference to, like, the old angels from one of the Hachiguma games. Something like that, I want to say. Yeah, I mean, like, if I look over the Shikigami translation sheets, all the DLC ones are gone. Sorry, not DLC. These two magic rules, really? Okay. That's crazy. Triple Angel's still in the game as far as I know. They're at least still in the Shikigami sheet, as opposed to the pre-order ones, which are all removed. They don't exist in the sheet anymore. So I guess they just didn't remove their moves from the game? I think that might be all that's left. I theorize, but I don't know for sure. Oh well. Oh well. Here's a question for anyone, if they know. They might not. There were vending machine Shikigami? Oh, you mean from in-game. I thought you were thinking of, like, you had to do something with in real life vending machines. I see. Never mind. Ignore what I was thinking. Was anything like this in Nightmare of Rebellion? Anyone know? Were there any, like, event Shikigami that you couldn't get anymore past a certain point? That'd be something I'd like to know before I go into maybe remaking or translating the game someday. Because, I'll tell you right now, if I'm remaking it, if I get that kind of control, they're going to be in there in some form. I'm not going to cut them out. I'm not cutting out anything. If I have to change the graphics or something for copyright reasons, I'll do it. But I don't want to remove the content. Absolutely not. I think that's a damn shame to do. I know the game itself is going to have problems, not just with copyright, but obviously with even running it in this state. Which is why I would just do a remake at this point, probably. But again, I feel like I talk about Nightmare Rebellion every 2 streams, if not more. People are probably getting really sick of it right now. I don't think there's too much else to say that hasn't already been said. But, even though I've never played the game, I want to see it happen. I really do. You have any multi-hits? Okay, there you go. You could constrict an enemy with your long body. I'm counting on you. Right. This isn't a guaranteed kill, but it's a likely kill. Oh, look at that. That's great. I can't wait until I can actually play it on stream. Assuming it works out, but I think I will. I think I'll be able to, probably. I just have to get through this, and then the GOS replay first. Oh, look at that XP. 30,001. Power increase. I don't know if I had power increase. Shield wall. I got the crown! Cool. Nice. Didn't get the Shikigami, but it's the next best thing, maybe. Let's see, we'll put it on Marissa. What's it do? I don't even know. Here it is. Big EXP bonus. So that's for a specific character, I see. Well, Yuka's lower level, so here you go, Yuka. Have this cool crown. Again, this is explicitly the grinding set for the characters, so I might as well, you know, lean into it, right? I don't have pay on the party yet. I guess I gotta add pay too, don't I? Goodbye, Moko. Add Tay. Tay. 10% party XP. I should have had her on there to begin with. Is there another one that adds EXP for the party? I feel like there is, right? I don't know who. Anyone know if there's more? Wait, I can check this myself, actually, in my sheet. EXP. Let's see. So, Mistia. Mistia gives party. No, individual EXP. Okay, we can put Mistia on, too. Take off Lunasa. Actually, no, leave on Lunasa. We'll move Kanako some more in a sec. Mistia gives EXP to that character. Let's see. Leave on Shizuha. Leave on Shina. Gotta leave on Dreadnought. I don't have enough room. I can't hold all these Shikigami. Whatever. I need Basilisk in case I want to one-shot things. Man. Alright, whatever. Take off Lunasa. We don't really need the slay damage in particular. Nako gets another skill in 1 level, so I might as well get it. Hold on, are there any others for EXP? I'm just gonna check real quick. There's Mistia. There's Tay. Daiose. Daiose too. So I also have to add Daiose. And P Crusader eventually gets it too. I don't know what levels these are at, but I have a sheet where I translated all the passives. All of these strings on the passives are translated by hand, by the way. They are, of course, not auto-generated. Which sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not. I prefer it like this. I prefer being able to type them out manually, because auto-generation can lead to weird cases. Like Fairy Card Rogue and Fairy Card Battlers. A lot of that text had to be changed from auto-generated to manually written because of grammar issues, you know, like word order and stuff. I would rather just write out every single word myself in that kind of case. You get a lot more control. Daiose. Let's see here. Control is very important. Alright, well, I'll level up Kanako first. And I can do it after. That's fine. Sure, we'll try for the trap. Always use Icarus Cannon. Gotta set up an auto-battling script to pick the same moves every battle. I don't think that would be a very good idea. Which plays Devil of Decline? Which can't even make it to the second stratum after 300 hours? Sounds realistic. I don't think that would ever work. Not unless the chat went dead and there was, like, Zelda fan being the only person playing. You know, with, like, a large group of people in chat, it would be impossible. Statistically impossible for that to ever get anywhere. Same thing with GOS. It just would not happen. I'm asking for too much. Twitch uses the Yukuri tickets on a Budu Budu. Twitch accidentally says no to recruiting the rare Yukuri. So many things could go wrong. There's something strangely zen about grinding in a game like this. I don't mind it terribly. I don't want it to be the entire stream. I never do. Don't get me wrong. I try to break it up. So right now we're trying to get the skill from Shinzo. I'll check his level right now in a sec, actually. Of course, we also still need 2 more Shikigami from here. Technically 3 if you count the Yukari King, but I think it's better that we don't count that in the count, probably. Yeah, a game with this much menuing, I mean, they make it work in Pokemon, but it's worse here, because you have equipment to change around. And Shikigami to change around and stuff, you know? With Pokemon, you know, you're just changing, like, the party order and, like, switching them in and out from the PC, which is bad enough, and I hear that leads to enough disasters, right? Like, they release Pokemon and stuff all the time in those games. And yeah, it is way harder to brute force DoD with big numbers. That is extremely true. First charge, okay, Kanako, goodbye. Diose, hello. She doesn't have the XP boost yet, so it doesn't matter, actually. What did it cost her? Ascend. Oh yeah, so Shinzo is level 31. 5 more levels. Which is, to be fair, a little bit. Can you beat Decline with only basic attacks? I don't think you could. I think that's probably impossible. I'm sure there's at least one wall, if not multiple, that would make it not just statistically impossible, just flat out impossible, probably. There has to be something stopping you from doing that. Even with, like, ideal RNG, like... No, just no. Have fun with Zuli. Honestly, no matter what you do, have fun with Zuli. I don't think many people can really say that they had fun with Zuli. You are a stronger person than me, if you can say that. Non-ironically. Don't need these guys. Especially don't need these guys. Wish there was a wider variety of materials you could get from this place. You know, kind of like, farming stuff on the last few screens of GOS, you know, well, just in the Gorgon Sanctuary in general, actually. I guess it's not the same kind of area, sadly. I love the Gorgon Sanctuary so much. The music is good, you get to keep listening to it when you do the battles. It's got the cool Moonsnake guy, my favorite. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the save point. Sure. Maybe it'll give us another Yukari. Why not try? Ah. Not gonna be too many streams now before we finally get the Lesser Dragon, I think. Like, at one point, the pity has to trigger. I really wish instead of doing, like, a hard, like, the chance stays the same until you get the pity maxed system, they would have done something like, every time you fail the recruit, it goes up by a bit. And if you still don't get it by the time you reach this certain cap, then we'll just give it to you for 100%. You know, there's pity there, but there isn't really much pity. Because the numbers are so terrible. Maybe it's for the best for Dylan's sanity that he stopped playing this game. I mean, he did explicitly say going into it, he wouldn't 100% it this time like GOS, you know, with like item drops and stuff. Which I think would be good for him, because... Man, picture Dylan like trying to get all the Shikigami. Like the Yukari especially. Do you... do you think you would do it? Do you think you'd stick with it? I don't know. I feel sorry for someone who really has, like, the urge to fully 100% DoD. Like, what? I don't like to do it. I would like to say I've done it. I'm probably gonna get almost all the other Shikigami. But I don't know about the Yukari. Well, we'll see when the time comes. I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna do it organically. I would definitely use the tickets and, you're right, right up the pity. Good god, I'm not gonna organically encounter 256 of the same Yukari. Several times, because there's several different Yukari. No way. How many times do I have to beat up this guy before he joins me? I wish you could get that guy. Shinzo's 32. Wait, 35 of this guy. Why bother using Marissa's spell card now when we have Icarus Cannon? Unless there's a ton of enemies to spread out the damage, it's just way, way better. I feel like there's a pretty big, like, discrepancy between spell card strength in this game. I don't know if that's on purpose to, like, balance out, like, some characters have good stats but bad cards, or bad stats but good cards. There probably is a little bit of that. Like, Marissa's is always just kind of really underwhelming. Patchy's is great. It's flexible, and it does just enough damage to, like, be good DPS in fights. It's good for clearing mobs. It's good for if her other spells on cooldown and you still want to use something in the same element. Remy's is just good. Byakuren, well, at least she has Flying Fantastica. Besides that, And Yuka does have a useful debuff on hers, so even if she's not set up to really do damage in a fight, having the debuff is great, honestly. Super useful. Not sure how potent it is, but I'm sure it's made a difference in some fights so far. I use it pretty often. Pretty easy to apply. This guy got something. He got Demon Tempest. Okay. He's got one more skill in 6 levels, so we'll keep him on. May as well. I went the wrong way. Oh well. Work back. I don't know whether I'm more excited or scared to see, like, the super, super late game stuff of this game. I'm definitely curious. Because I don't know how a lot of it really goes down. I'm excited, I guess. Just, what's the word? Trepidation? Concern? Clopen? We had bad luck with Remy, so I don't know if we'll actually get this thing. We're probably not gonna get this thing. It's probably just gonna bail. I have to hope for a good Yakshi roll. 1 damage crit. It's just gonna heal itself. I think it's guaranteed. Yeah, it's guaranteed to use that and just fully heal. Ooh. Even with a team kind of like made to be ready for these and to beat them, you can still get bad luck and still fail. Really? Twice in a row and 0 damage? Got 2 from that, though. That's supposed to be the weaker card, you know. Well, I used cards on that, so I'm just gonna go back again. Whatever. Another one? No. Arguably something more important, though. Ugh. Throat day. Bad throat day. I'm still super behind on projects and stuff. By projects, I mean Kasei guy, so give me your energy tonight and enable me to actually work on it, because I didn't work on it yesterday. I didn't really do anything yesterday. Feels bad. Feels bad. So my sleep was really messed up yesterday. I tried to plan my day around being awake for Dylan's stream because I assumed, because it was Saturday, it was going to be Hina Day, but it wasn't Hina Day. He did other stuff. Anyone know if he's still going to be playing more Sticker Survival, or has he decided he's seen enough of it? I could see it, you know, being a bit different than the other games. It's got replayability in the randomness, but at the same time, there's no reliable way to guarantee that you see the new stuff. So if he's, like, said that he's going to stop playing it and I just missed it, I wouldn't really be super surprised. Because I'm usually not there for his streams. I do like seeing him play Wagotabi, but I think for the sake of my productivity, if I'm going to be there and watch those streams, I need to be trying to do something productive on the side. Kasei guy being English to JP is too much focus. I can't split that because that takes 100% focus to do that. But if I have like a JP to English project I can work on, you know, I got stuff I can do in Labyrinth, I guess. I'll try to do that next time, maybe. But I watched for an hour or so last night and went to bed. I wanted to stick around, but I was too tired. I wanted to sleep for like 8 hours or something, get up and stream, but I slept for 2 hours and got up and stream, so oops. I can't control when I feel awake enough to get up and not sleepy enough to sleep. I'm jealous of the people who can. Or rather, the people who can deal with either one regardless. They can just push through. Like, I've had to push through sleep problems before, like being sleepy. On my way back from North Carolina, oh boy, that whole week, like, not a week, but like the whole like weekend, the 3 or 4 days I was there, I was sleep deprived. Not only was I sleeping somewhere I wasn't comfortable with, you know, in a hotel, but one of the people staying in the room was a snorer, an extremely loud snore, and he'd snore for most of the night. It was horrific. Apparently he's never snored in previous years. I guess it's a new thing, I think. But oh, my eyes. It's horrible. I could never sleep in the same room with that guy again. You know, I feel bad saying that. It's nothing personal against him, but I lost so much sleep through that. You know, I'm pretty picky about my sleep environment. I like to keep the fan running for white noise. So it was nice when the like the AC would automatically kick on, but then it would turn off again, and turn back on again, and off again, and on again. So that was kind of obnoxious. I'm so used to the white noise that sometimes if there's a power outage and my fan goes off, the lack of noise will actually wake me up. Funny enough. So I'll be aware that there was a power outage a lot of the time. Really inconvenient. I don't like being such a light sleeper. But I don't really get a choice. Yeah, there's moves that got removed from the game, essentially. Well, I think they're still coded in somewhat, at least the strings are there. But yeah, there's no way to get them anymore. It's a shame. And yeah, Miku was there. I don't really know the ramifications of that. I don't know if that's just okay to do. I don't know how Vocaloid stuff works. I feel like it's not just okay to do, but I don't know. Actually died. 100 stunning Dogeza. Alright, Shinzo's 3 levels away. I wouldn't mind doing a couple, like, fights in a higher level place at 1.2, but on the other hand, I'm getting Shikigami Pity progress. I think Erin's last word, well, not last word, yeah, maybe last word. I think something she has gives you max HP, right? I know there's someone who can do it. But yeah, not unlike a regular spell in this game, unlike GOS. I don't think. Not to my knowledge, at least, but I'm missing knowledge, so I don't know. That's some crazy stuff, though, especially giving Divine Barrier to the party. Wow. Yeah, they really favored those, like, special Shikigami, the event ones. I guess we'll loop them in and call them, like, special or event Shikigami. There's no good term to really call all of them, I don't think. If some of them were, like, Twitter campaigns and some of their pre-order bonuses. They're really hard to refer to as one thing. Limited time Shikigami, maybe? Pay to win Shikigami. I think pre-order bonuses are really stupid fundamentally. I don't really think I need to argue too hard to have that be a good point. I think a lot of people probably agree. I think it's kind of especially silly to see, like, a Dojin group do it. Well, were they pre-order bonuses, or were they just like if you buy it from this retailer at all? I don't know offhand. Either way, I guess the latter is not as bad as a pre-order bonus, but I still don't like it fundamentally. Because it means you know to be able to get all of them without buying the game multiple times or getting a code from someone else or something, you know. It sucks. I assume you probably had to verify the code online or something too, right? With their like online verification service for like the DRM stuff. I assume it wasn't just as simple as putting a code in. Oh no, wait, no, actually, I think how it worked. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you only got to have one of them at a time, and you could change it with the vending machine. So I guess no matter what you did, you can have it all of them. So I think I remember using one of the codes that I found online, like, back in the day with the original PC version. I think that was the case, actually. Which I guess is an interesting way of doing it, but I mean, I want to have all the things. Don't limit my things. Feel free to limit which ones I can put in the party. Like, do what Labyrinth is doing, what Toa is doing with elite characters, but let me still collect all of them. I want to see them fill out the menu. You know? It sucks. Also, don't make me put in the code every time. Just let me switch between them. Just give them all to me. And just say you can only use one at a time or something if you really want to. Because they're, like, overpowered or something. If they're overpowered. I doubt all of them are, even if a couple are. Only Hachikuma, there's definitely a couple useless gag Shikigami. I don't mean for these streams to be so much complaining toward Hachikuma. I love what they do. Don't get me wrong. And it's because I'm so passionate about the games that I criticize them so much. I've heard that excuse used on YouTube before, so I'm gonna use it now. 66 dragons in. And still, I haven't found my soulmate. I assume you mean the card binder, probably, yeah, because he's already got sticker binder full. Okay. I'm not surprised, yeah. I mean, I feel like by the time he's done that, he could probably take on hard mode. He'd probably have enough knowledge. I don't know how bad it is, though, really. Maybe it's really hard. There's definitely got to be some RNG involved in that. Based on a lot of things. It's not the most flawless game, I get that. So I respect the decision. Hey, I'm getting mats. So there's more I could use the materials on. 39 of these guys. Still need that high guard belt again. Hair on my nose. Ugh. Ah, come on. Take it out. Too many cats. That's what happens when you sleep with cats every night. I'm usually spooning Victor. Alright, let's see. Shinzo is level 34. At this point, I probably might as well just get the levels here no matter what, huh? Oh god. I'm sorry that I'm already almost 2 hours in and I'm still doing this. I'm sorry that I made no progress today. I have plans to make progress, don't worry. I want to do the Decline fight, probably. I want to give it like a proper shot with a proper party, which I haven't done yet today. And I also want to get the DLC Shikigami. Easily. I want to do that. What, does Kanako have like a level 99 skill or something? I don't remember seeing one. And it, like, is it bad? Iron ore. I have a lot of that. Look at it passive. Kanako. Nullify magic damage 1%. I see. So you'd assume that that would like go up, but I'm guessing it doesn't. I'm assuming it always just stays there. Okay, yeah, I see. Well, don't level up expecting that, I guess. That figures. Yeah, at that point though, like, why even bother adding it at all? 1% is just... Maybe you'll remember, like, the one time it happens, but a lot of players aren't ever going to have that trigger. Not a single time. You'd have to keep around for quite a while to reliably get one proc of that. Just remove it and put the power elsewhere at that point, or let it actually go up to like 5%. 5%'s plausible. You'd get that happening sometimes. Oh, my eyes. Like, Marissa's 20% physical nullify chance on the mental player staff is really good. Or Patsy, whoever has it right now. I'm still using that staff even though it's from quite a ways ago in the game. That thing is so good. You know, like, on a mage, that's gonna save their life, typically, after all. Ah, yes, Ancient Duper. I think this is still the best starting move, probably. Let's see, you have this. 300%. Ah. So sad. How'd you got damage off? Yeah, I think these ones are coded to always run on the first run. I have never seen them not run, or try to run on the first turn. Not once in this playthrough. I've probably seen like 10 of these guys now. Alright, whatever, I'll just bank on this doing some damage, I guess. It's not good though. These things are rough. Yeah, come on. Nothing. It's 2 in a row I've failed. I'm not gonna get this one now. Then the multi-hits just aren't reliable enough. HP storing field. No, I'm gonna run from you. I have dignity. Let's see, 67 of these guys. Good God. But yeah, I think as soon as I'm all set here, and I have Shinzo ready, I'm gonna go get that other DLC Shikigami. Would it have been ideal to get it earlier so I could be leveling it up right now? Yeah. Too bad. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. That fight is still a pain in the ass to redo. So I'm not gonna mind having a bit of extra power for it. I welcome it, in fact. That Hakurai Garter Belt's actually be quite useful to have, in fact, for that fight. Okay, one more level on Shinzo, then we're out of here. For now. I don't even know if Lesser Dragon's good. I know the Gadre's gotta be good because he gives you the big rockets. The epilepsy rockets that I kinda don't really want to use, but... Oh. Seacat's horror story. Sure. Do share. Ever since retweeting like 1 or 2 Umineko things a few weeks ago, I've been seeing Umineko all over my Twitter, by the way. Twitter's decided this guy loves Umineko, we're gonna keep spamming Umineko. I'm okay with it. I do see some weird stuff now and again. Like, there's this person, I think, who shipped, like... Ava and Natsuhi? Or Rosa and Natsuhi? But, like, why are you shipping... these characters? I guess Natsuhi's technically not a blood relative, but that's still weird. Like, why? Oh, Joseph Anderson finished it. Nice. I still want to watch, like, edits of his streams for Umineko. I'll get there eventually, maybe. Oh no. Right at the end of the game? 1,600 viewers had the ending, had that scene spoiled? Oh no. That really is a horror story. Oh man. Nice dragon number, by the way. That's so sad. It probably ruined the moment for him too a little bit. Okay, probably not. He probably didn't care, knowing him. But yeah. I assume he liked the game if he stuck with it, you know, until the end, right? So what's he think of it overall? I know he's quite the critic about stuff. I like him. In general. Generally, I've just seen his videos, though. He cried. Oh my god. Wow. Nice. I'll have to catch his streams. I can't say I've seen too many streams or, like, LPs where people have actually cried. But they're always memorable. Raukau cried, or at least teared up, and it affected his voice at the end of Outer Wilds. Everyone should play Outer Wilds, no exception. Every human being should play Outer Wilds. Hated Chapter 5. Well, I love Chapter 5. Erica's, like, unwanted introduction probably turned off a lot of people. But I think she's such a fun character to have around because she's just so polarizing with, like, how she can either be absolutely winning in scenes or absolutely getting wrecked in scenes. And, like, pretty much every time she shows up, you know it's going to be one or the other, and you know she's usually going to get wrecked later if she wins a scene super hard. She's really fun to have around. She's just ridiculous. She's a love-to-hate character for sure. Okay, I'm getting bad RNG. Let's just go back. Give me another Yukuri. It's weird. I always find the Yukuri, like, one of these first couple symbols, by the way. I think there's something rigged there. Sure seems like it. Lower its intelligence. Doesn't really matter too much what I do. As long as I damage nets, we're fine. Maybe I can out of commission it with Sunny. I don't think Sunny's on the grinding group though, actually. I know she's not. Man, I got such good luck with Orara Rush before, but now I'm getting nothing. Absolute piss results with it. Worst results every fight, in fact. I've done 1 damage in the first turn. You have to get 2 turns to kill this thing before it just heals back up to full. So 2 full turns, and I did 3. Okay, 3. Why did Byakurin and Patchy do damage, and Remilia did 1? Yuka did 0. Why? There's no consistency here. You just have to pray. Oh yeah, you have the red beret on. Okay, let's take that off. Let's take that off. Let's just put on... I don't know, just put on... This guy, and... this guy. Now you'll do more damage, maybe. And now we won't find one. I know how it works. You can't fool me, Hachikuma. There's no more Yukuris left in the world now. Now that I'm ready for them, they won't appear. I don't know how to calculate damage either, but I know how to calculate showing up. They don't appear when you're ready for them. I should be ashamed that Joseph Emerson finished an entire playthrough that he started considerably after mine. But I'm not. I don't care. I'll get there. Ugh. I'm very curious to see, like, how he notes stuff down and, you know, what stuff he tries to reason out. I look forward to his playthrough. Maybe I'll just watch the entire thing unedited, but, like, while I'm doing work. I don't know. He has co-commentators? I thought he streamed alone. I guess I haven't really seen his streams though, so I'm just assuming. I mean, lately I've been doing 14 hours a week, but not of Umineko, just of streaming in general. Sometimes a little bit more. Sometimes. Oh, nice, his girlfriend joined. That must have been fun catching her up to the story. Okay, well, the Aurora chance went up. Oh, she's already read it. Oh, okay. So he's got one of those people there that already knows stuff. Oh, that's crazy. That's nice. Sometimes it's good to have one of those people there. I've got a couple more fights left, and then I think Ginza will be 36. It sure would be funny if he didn't get the skill at 36 and got it in the 40s instead, in which case I'm not ready for it right now. Definitely not. But either way, I gotta do my daily dues here and do my pity rolls anyway, so whatever. Progress is progress. What's the dragon? Join the party. Okay, I got 1 million volts. We got it. Alright. Can clear the screen. Then we are done here for now. We can unequip Shinzo. We can equip... Mechanic Dragon gets something at 2 levels. That's cool. Who else? We're not using Basilisk here right now, but... whatever, we'll keep him on. No, I'm not gonna keep him on. I'm taking him off. Put a PR. Put on... I may still get something. Can't really change anyone else. I can... whatever, she's 5 levels away. Just keep him on, I don't care. Oh. It's rare that I find one this far into the room, actually. Already got your drop at this point, so... Okay. Deals damage however many times it feels like it's... I understand completely. 1. Only once today have I seen that do more than 1 hit. Well, 1 damage. It's probably hitting, like, 4 or 5 times, but just doing 0 damage. Oh my god, it didn't run away. Wow. It did kill Patchley, though. That's crazy. Could be like a 1 in 10 chance for it to do that, then. I mean, it's still gonna just heal at the end of this turn, though, because I put on damage net, but, wow. Amazing. We'll gamble on the spell cards, I think. Let's try that. See what happens. She might just do it twice. Actually, I think Yuka has... No. Remy has Yakshi, probably. I don't know. Come on, Byakurin. 1 damage. Yes! There we go. Cool. Evolution Breath. Oh, that's actually useful in the player. I can take you off, that's good. Oh, it's Light Breath. Never mind. It's just Light Breath. And then get something in 1 more level. That's cool. Nice. 1 more level is a few fights here, though. But again, I'm clearing out this room 1 more time. Then I'm leaving. And I wish I could say I was never coming back. That's not the case. Punch it. I suppose, honestly, for like a first-time player who's not planning on streaming the game and reading stuff out loud, it would be better to play with a voice patch. And, well, the art patch, I'll leave up to your decision. Personally, I love the original art, PS3 art's still fine, but there's a special place in my heart for Ryukishi 7's Beatrice and all the other characters. But yeah, the voices enhance the experience, I suppose. It voices and red lines. Nice! I respect that. That way you make sure that like you're absorbing everything. I think that's cool. Especially because, you know, it's not like chat's gonna understand the Japanese anyway. Yeah, we're talking about that right now, Real. Did you hear what happened in the last stream? It was bad. Someone rated him with over 1,000 viewers during a certain boat scene. You might not know about the boat scene, Real, in which case, don't go look it up. It'll be emotional when I stream it too, don't worry. You know about the boat scene. I hope I can read the text quickly enough, because I know it's auto-advancing, it's auto-scrolling. Did Joseph Anderson have trouble with that? Or is it like reasonably paced? I haven't seen it in a while, and I've never tried to read it out loud, so I don't actually know. I hope I don't have to like speed read through it out loud as we go. I hope I can do it at a reasonable pace, but I'm concerned. It might actually just be better if I'm silent during the scene and let people read, but I don't know what I want to do. I would like to read it out loud. Hey, look at this. Did go too fast. Okay. Well, I'll do my best. I apologize if I ruin it a little bit. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Look, I still want Dilla to play Umineko. I don't want to ruin Umineko by having him show up at the boat scene. No, that'd just be sad. Got Lesser Dragon. It has breath attacks. Oh, I love breath attacks. Oh, they're great. Oh, ho, ho. Let's see. "90-minute supercut, whole questions arc? I feel like that's a bit too much of a supercut. Don't you? Jeez. Wow. Alright, well. We got what we wanted, finally. Both things that we wanted. 120 Shikigami. Oh my god, seeing that number really makes it sink in, doesn't it? Whoops. I'm gonna hit the wrong button every time here, basically. It's this button. Okay, replace the grinding set with an updated one. There we go. And switch to the annoying fight set. Okay. So let's see here. Who's the MVP in this fight? Probably Yuka, honestly. You have to have the Shrine Talisman, so you don't get your ass kicked. Actually, you know, if you're so important in this fight, Yuka, you should probably have one that gives you more resist, shouldn't you? In fact, wait. The Hakurei Guarded Belt does give you more resist. So, well, problem solved a little bit, maybe. George was Current the Frog. Just for that stream. As long as it was just for one stream. Poor George. Alright, let's see. Is there any other stuff I can do to optimize this fight a bit? I don't know. Probably not, really. Probably not. We're just gonna tough it out. It sucks no matter what you do. Alright, get me in there. Get me in there. A DLC Shikigami has appeared. Take it back. Return it. I don't want it. I want it. I want Uzubogiki. Alright. Here we go again. Alright, we just use Apnea Rush for now. No, I should be doing another one in the back, actually. That's better, I think. Yeah. Guard Scream. Right, someone did say it seemed like this was a counter to dark damage, but I don't care. I still want to hit him with it. And I'll have Yuka target the one in the back and whittle him down. Or her, I guess. Split the damage up roughly like this. Yeah, so it is a counter, it is a counter. Oh my god, come on. With Guard Scream and so much resist, it still hits us? Okay, forget the dark damage. I just stop Resurrection. You put on Sakria's Field, I assume? Probably. To stop healing. You could probably do that, right? I assume that's what you're gonna say. Right. Forget the dark damage. Forget it entirely. I don't care anymore. We'll just have her do mystic damage instead. That's fine too. So here, you can have Dreadnought's a healing Shikigami. You have Dreadnought. You can sometimes use Icarus Cannon. And you can also have probably Marissa, because this has no cooldown. There you go. Cool. Because you know what this enables me to do? I think he only uses that as a counter. So it means I can take off all of these. I don't even really have them put on Shina, but I probably should because I think they sometimes silence or blind you in this fight. Maybe not. By the way, I can take these off. Sure, let's do it. Let's make this a little bit easier, shall we? Okay. You can take the thing for mystic damage. The Periclesis Epaulettes. You don't have anything on right now because I think you had the Garter Belt before. You're just a support in this fight, I guess. I can take off Shina, I think. I don't know what to put on, though. A healing Shikigami's nice, maybe. I'll risk taking off Shina, though, yeah. Let's see. Actually, fine. I'll just give you speed, I suppose. Oh, you don't need this. You don't need this either. Let's see. There's a thing I'm looking for here. Yeah, you're not going to be attacking. Sure. You can take the Dogazer Eye. Okay. We're going to keep that on for you. That's still useful for the resists. You can take off the questionable clothes and... let's see. I mean, you're not attacking either, really. I could attack with you. I could still do some good damage with you. You don't have Slays, though, sadly, for this fight, so you're not going to do as much. I don't know. Let's see. I could put this on for the HP and the MP. It's basically the same attack. We're not going to be doing regular attacks anyway, so let's put that on. Give me a second, I'll do those things. I don't know why I thanked you, actually. Oh my god. What kind of restrictions do we have on that? Not enough, apparently. Let me see. Put this on, maybe? Or crits? Crits might be cool. Nah, I'm not really going for the crits. We'll just put the Platinum Gauntlet on. In which case I can put in Shuten Doji's wrist as well for some biz damage. And we can take this off and just give you health or something, maybe. Or resists. You don't have any resists. Have a Garter Belt. Okay, we have optimized the fight even further. In fact, one of these gives permanent resist that we don't need anymore. That badly, really. Or not, I guess I'll unequip it. Okay. Sure, alright. Let me save that. Before I forget. Yes, reset. Save. Thank you. Good, okay. I'll drop and give you... So hard to see that from here. You don't know. I lost my form a bit by the end there. Okay. 20 is hard. No, I don't know what I restricted it to, but I know I didn't allow 100. It's probably maxed at 20 or 30 or so. Don't test me on that. I gotta check sometime. Oh, my arms. Oh. Can't even like adjust where I am in my chair with my arms. Why does this controller feel so heavy all of a sudden? Ooh. Okay, this should be a bit better now, I think. A little bit. Okay. We're still gonna open with this. What's the guy in the front even gonna do if he doesn't cast control? Doesn't do that much. Usually. I don't know. You know, cast, heat weapon, too. Why not? We'll do that, too. And you put a field. This should be easy now. I'm not sure if I physically could have done another 5 without like a decently long break in between. Then I'm even more out of shape than I thought. Every time I get a little bit more surprised at like how out of shape I really am. One guy's charging. He's gonna kill one of us. Oh well, that's fine. It doesn't seem like we'll get something else. Alright, let's see. Let's do that for the damage, sure, why not? He's probably about to die though, and lose her buffs unfortunately. We'll see. Alright, sit-ups, I'm a lot better at sit-ups, I could do more. I could definitely do more than 20 sit-ups. Probably 30 to 50 in that range, if I had to guess, maybe. They're not nearly as bad, in my opinion. So my core is okay, I guess. My arms apparently are not, so it seems. Okay, Icarus Cannon. Oh, nice. I give these guys like 5 or 6 turns, 7 at most before they lose. I think we have a really good setup now. That's 3,000 damage every turn from Yuka, assuming she doesn't get got right now. Of course, I do need to try to kill them at both pretty much the same time. I could do like 1 turn apart, maybe. Yeah, I was ready for that. Yuko wasn't, but I was. I was like emotionally ready at least. Not even too much point putting the poison on if the fight's gonna be this quick, but yeah, anyway, let's see. I think this works on them, by the way, sometimes. Because they resisted it last time, but it didn't say invalid. So I think it could potentially work. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wreck it. Okay, I gotta start doing some more damage to the one in the back. Hey, nice, it works, yeah. I canceled one of the turns. That's handy. Can't do it often, but it's nice when you can. Oh boy. Alright, we have a 2,000 HP discrepancy here, which isn't great. Let's see. I gotta hit the one in the back a bit more. Let's see. So, we're gonna reapply Weapon Blast, even though Yuka's probably about to get got again. And hopefully we can finish this next turn. It's really nice, yeah, to know that it can work on them, you just got unlucky. I think it's a decent system. Okay, she didn't do it twice this time, that's nice. And the front might die. Why did she do it twice? Is that a mystic counter or something? Surely not. Anyway, fight's over. I win. You lose. Join my party. You better be really, really good. So for the DLC, Kagami have generally been pretty nice. No EXP, you don't actually get the XP, which is sad. I guess you could grind it if you said no to this, so that's why. Uzubogiki. Alright. Save that. Let's see what the companion says about her so I know kind of what to expect from her. Let's see. Go. Multi-type. All high-level magic. Big damage buff. Oh, wait. Oh, it is a him. Really. Oh. Amazing. Alright. It just does magic. Let's see. Okay, it's single target magic. This is relatively useful for the upcoming fight against the, asshole devil guys, actually. So, let's see. Hate to be that guy, but I need to go get some levels on these guys. Not much, not much. I really don't need much. I'm gonna move to like level 20, okay. While I'm at it, I might as well also level, the dragon to 22. Just so I have him there. Oh, I need to equip the set first, hold on. Grinding set on. Let's see, E-Crusader gets something at 38. You get something in 2 levels, you get something in 4 levels. Then I get something in 2 levels, you get something in 4 levels. Dreadnought we need for Yukari. Sylph gets something in 3 levels, Us Daemon gets something in 2 levels. Marissa we actually use and get something in 4 levels anyway. Undyne gets something in 1 level. Days for XP. Nazareth is for drop rates. P Crusader. I just went through the entire list. I hate this. Whatever, we'll just take off Mystia. And, Costin. Who cares about Costin? Let me get these guys up to 20, then we're gonna prepare a fight for the actual boss fight. Sorry, prepare a party for the actual boss fight. This guy's worth a ton of XP, I'm just gonna kill him. Hey, what's it say about the dragon? Yep. Okay. So you get big stats from it once you level it up, that's good to know. Nice. Alright, to dark? Dark. I have that. It's kind of really weak though. Yeah, all that kind of sucks. I mean, I don't mind having exploration in a skyblock, and I kind of still like it, honestly. Especially when the other dimensions are like proper dimensions and not also skyblock dimensions, though I think both ways is cool. I think there's room for all sorts of different types of packs as far as skyblocks go. But then again, I like having access to like 20 dimensions in a pack. I think that's cool. Usually, practically it doesn't turn out as well. Usually all the dimensions suck. But it's a cool concept. I don't know. I don't know. 13. Defense plus 10. Nice. Alright. Couple more fights. It's him again. Also, all these inflict like, potential turn cancel too. That's cool. Nice. Glad to see it. Come on, Marissa, you could have saved this from Holy Breath. Why did I have Yuki use magic, by the way? What was I thinking? Hyper weapon? Hyper weapon. Oh. Well, that's awesome. I won't be able to use it in the Plank fight. Wait. No, I won't. My physical damage healers are going to be supports in this fight. So it won't be useful, but that's cool to have. That's definitely going to be useful later. Hyper weapon is awesome. Great. Now maybe this guy will join the party too. Wouldn't that be cool? Haha, no. Not happening. Don't be silly. By the sounds of it, the, Uzubokiki probably gets the equivalent for magic to a hyper weapon. In the way they described it in the Shikigami-pedia. Shikipedia. but not for a while. I think its first skill's at level 40 then 50 or so, so I'm not gonna go get that right now. Let's see, 19. Alright, one more fight. Another one of these guys, sure. I'll take it. I think I'll be able to make my way through the fight okay. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Once I have a proper setup for it. As long as they don't well, I mean, they can't overwrite the Yoshida's on the field. The best they can do is to wait it out and put something on, but I'll just overwrite it again, so... Should be fine. Cool. And then get a skill 2. Wait, no, she got healing water. Okay. Wait, no, hold on, she got Aquarius Sage? What the heck is that? Oh, cool. That's nice. Is that different from... Or does it stack with manuscripts? I guess it must stack, right? Otherwise, why would it have a different name? Maybe. That's weird. I don't know. Alright, let me go use the bathroom, then I'll be back and I'll put the team and we'll do a thing. We'll be back in a minute. Okay. Alright. So, what do we got here? Take off all the sheets. Actually, yeah. All this stuff too. Accessories also go off. Put that one on. You'll be putting on... Doesn't really matter, actually. Anything that gives you, like, HP or something might be good. Magic resist, even. Yeah, you could just put on Tethra. Sure, do it. Alright. Starting from mostly a blank slate here. So. Alright. Patchy's gonna be the main magic attacker. What a surprise. So. We're going to give Patchy Uzbogiki. Naturally. Is there a Shikigami that lowers the cast cooldown of all elements? Probably not, right? I can't really use this one. That's scary because they also use magic, so I'm not putting that on. That is really stupid. Also, I have to put a different field on anyway, so... You're not a terrible option. These are kind of weak, though. I guess, alternatively, what I could do is, like, I could put on a really good Earthling and a really good, Thunder one. And maybe just do it like that, I guess. So, what do we have here? We can't use Mad Thunder here. Not really. So it says Mega Stroke, which is good. You have Thunder Pierce, which sucks. You don't have anything really that good yet. So it looks like... Oh, you have Mega Stroke too. Okay. What about Cyclops or Iku? And just here, Thunder Resist, Thunder Damage up, Stun Resist. Having a Thunder Resist would be nice. Probably, because they do Earth and Thunder damage. but actually I'm just going to be putting the Auto no Kagami on her anyway, so that doesn't matter. So I'm thinking Cyclops, who also paradoxically has more intelligence. So okay. Alright, Apache Shiki are ready. You get the Auto no Kagami. If physical attacks are going to kill you anyway, then we're just going to make it so you resist elements. Also typeless. That's nice that that has that. Amazing. And it's a shame we have the fire water staff, but we don't have the thunder earth staff yet. I guess that must come later. Because I think this came from a chest. Actually, no, it was a drop. What if I could go get that? I do wonder. Maybe. Anyone happen to know? Did I go get the other opposing forces like staff? Is that available at this point? I don't know. So, for the other one, I'll probably just give you plus thunder damage. No, or earth damage. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Optimally, Marissa is also going to be an attacker, but I don't know how well we can really make that work. We'll see. So, for multi-Shikigami, we have Nue, who's got these, like, kind of subpar ones. Kaguya has better ones. Kaguya's good. Okay, I can give you Kaguya. That's fine. Alright, you can have Kaguya as your main. Kaguya's just a worse Uguogiki. And, let's see. We could do Nue as a secondary. Well, no, we don't need to do that, actually, because we can just give you Iku. And we can give you for Earth. Well, I guess Sugo counts as a healing one. Probably Super Gravity. We have a couple Super Gravities. We have Tension with Medicine. Medicine gives... That's right, this gives Earth critical hit. That's good to have. Magic crits are great. So you get those. You're gonna get, Oh, let's see. For your second one, you're definitely going to get the Indra Epaulette, so you'll do a bit more thunder damage. Plus for staff we don't need. I'll give you the mental player staff, because they do use physical sometimes. Not too often, but it could happen. And that parry always comes in clutch when it happens. Robe. This is really good. So you'll be protected kind of like Patchley. It's not as much, but that's still really, really good. I'll take that. Easily the dragon robe on you. I'd like some resists. If I could, maybe. Just one to earth would be good, I guess, probably. So if I could just give you something for like 50% earth resist, that might be good. Okay. Marissa's ready. The others are basically supports here. So. Let's see here. I know we have a Dispel Hammer. I think we even have like a couple Dispel skills. I think maybe... Get out of the way, Suika. I think maybe a Spear skill or Sword skill, I'm not sure which. Is there anything I want to make? Let's see. We still have Missile Time. Oh, this inflicts Dispel, but only if you hit with it physically. So, what's the point? I mean, it's strong, don't get me wrong, it does a ton of damage. I think I'm fine, though. I don't need it here. Later on, for sure, it'd be useful. We're not really going to be attacking with the physical damage dealers, so these don't really help much, I don't think. Neat. Shields. Force shield is good. Really nice. 1 in 3 chance it's basically going to make you immune to magic with that twin. Does use a bit of Chalcum though, so I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. Barrier robe. Physical damage. It's amazing, don't get me wrong. It's like a really good physical robe. You don't really have those, but I don't need it right now. This is good. I'm gonna make that. Evil Destroying Armor is great here. We'll put that on Remy. Evil Destroying Armor. So she has some flat damage reduction for magic now. Great. Alright, let's put your support Shikigami on. I think I want to give you Dreadnought for energy. So You can heal. Optimally, you'll be high health at the start of each turn. I don't know. I know a way to make that maybe more likely, though. By giving you regen. Do we have one that gives you like 80 regen? Or is it Shikigami? I'm sure we had one better than that one. No? I'm thinking of Shikigami, I guess. Okay, well... Unless it went into like the Hawkeye Garter Belt or something weird. I don't know. Oh, I guess just take that. That's fine. Okay. Resists, we'll figure it out in a sec. So, you have a heal. This guy doesn't have a revive. I can put the field Shikigami on someone slow. I don't really care about that. That's fine. So, Shirasama can just go on you. That's fine. We just all Sendaku immediately. I think I'm going to poison them too. They're not immune to poison. So let's see. Byakuran can have Basilisk. Oh, the thing is, we can't put on the field, so is it really worth it? It's only 500 a turn. I mean, you know, still though, that's good. If it lasts for almost 10 turns, then you can consider that over the course of the fight. With one move, we've done almost 5,000 damage. And it's going to be hitting both of them once the other guy's summoned, so sure. You can still have Basilisk, but probably in your third slot, just because really. Okay. Alright. The rest of Remy's stuff, and Yuka's stuff. So someone is going to need a magic attack buff, so we could do Sunflower Fairy, there's others we could do. If we do Star, she has Resurrection and Dispel as well. I need to have Dispel on the team. Dispel is really important. This can't be my only source of it though. I'm gonna need other sources. So I'm gonna check skills real quick. I wanna see what we have here. Okay, it must be a sword attack I'm thinking of. So, Yuka could have a sword skill for Dispel, I think, right? Amazing. Fast cast speed, great. Useful. I swear I had one. Hold on. Is it already on Remy, maybe? Oh, yeah, it's Vital Variety Stab. Yeah, my bad. I have this. Okay. No cooldown. That's great. Okay, cool. Alright. Do we have a Dispelling Spear by chance? Probably not, right? But let me check. Let's see, it would probably say... I don't know which tab it would say it in. Exorcism... Berserk, Paralysis, Charm, Curse, Heal Block. Don't need that. I don't see anything. So what we can make? I assume not, but I'll take a quick look. A lot of spears we don't have here. I think it would be, yeah, it would be over here on the added effect tab. Scorch and stuff. Control, wow. Nope, nothing. Okay. How about a sword for Dispel? Nothing. There might be a hammer, but I actually, she already has it. We already have the Dispel Hammer on Byakuran. Oh, there is Mistletoe. Funny enough. But we're not going to be smacking anyone with that, I don't think. Let's see. I will tentatively... I'd like to keep this on for the regen, it's really good. Byakuran's probably not going to be the one dispelling. It'll probably be Remy. I don't know. I'm not sure. So you have buff slash revive slash maybe dispel. You have a good heal here. I don't know what I want to put on. What other Shikigami have dispel? That's really important to find out. I think we only have maybe 2 or 3 total with everyone, right? I need to see here what we have. Nazarin's pretty good. I'll probably put Nazarin on someone. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna put Nazarin on Yuka right now. Nazarin's a good all-around Shikigami for support stuff. Maybe she'll go on Remy. I'm not sure yet. I could always do Dryad or something if I need more support. Dryad is awesome. Not on that page. Clearance, not relevant. Let's flash. Blind. Of course. Byakuran's gonna have Serpent Queen. I'll put her on in a sec. Oh, Alicorn would be good. Because these guys like to spam blind and silence quite a lot actually. Yeah, I know. Alice was maybe a bit too oppressive in GOS though, honestly. That's the thing. But I mean, it was nice having all the characters have like their roles and stuff. I love that. So I don't really know if I minded it, honestly. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna put Alicorn, or the unicorn, over here. Okay. You can have Dogazer. Dogazer. Larva Dogazer. No. Dogazer. For Dispel. Random permanents. Maybe someday I'll use you, but not right now. Probably never. Okay. So let's see. Let me just see what we're doing here. How many revives do we have? We have 1 here. That's the only revive on the entire team so far. So you know we messed up somewhere. For sure. Okay, we're gonna put Oshida-sama on Byakuran instead. Okay. Byakuran can have Oshida-sama, maybe. Oshida-sama. Serpent Queen. As always, there's not enough room for all the Shikigami I want to use. Serpent Queen is just really, really good. Actually, there's no point. I don't need debuffs because we're dispelling them. Forget it. We're not even putting on Serpent Queen this time. There's no point. We're going with buffs, not debuffs. It's okay. Do we want to put on... Yeah, I'm gonna give you the Dispel Hammer too, I guess. Forget your stupid regen, it's fine. Alright, 25% chance. I'll take it. I mean, the thing is... Hold on. I want to check something. Is there a hammer skill that inflicts Dispel too that, like, helps with that? If not, maybe I'll just get the Mistletoe. Because it's got a better Dispel chance. It does. Okay, I'm getting the Mistletoe. And it's going on Byakuran. Alright, here you go. Here you go, Byak. You can have a 1 in 3 chance to dispel. On physical now. Good. And I will give you... Okay, you can't have skills, that's fine. So you're gonna be single targeting. Whatever. That's okay, I don't really care. So. Revives. Something I'll look at later, I don't care right now. Let's see. You have one, but it's on a Shikigami who also has Spell Enhance, so it's hard to use. Nazarin also has Spell Enhance, with 2 Spell Enhances, that's good. The Alicorn there, we got Heal here, we got Dispel on Dogazer, nice. Maybe I should split them up, in case we want to Dispel with Star. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, we're gonna put Dogazer on Yuka, okay? I guess. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna give Byakuran a revive, I think. Actually, can I even do that? Man, I don't know. I need magic defense up on the team, somewhere. As well. Because these guys kill us with magic. There's too much stuff. Okay, you know, I probably don't need 3 dispels. Fine. I'll get rid of Delgazer. Forget Delgazer. Instead, you, Vermilia, Scarlet, we will take... We want Manuscript or Undyne. Probably Manuscript, you get magic defense. I don't know what the benefit over Manuscript would be for using Undyne. There probably really isn't one. Water resist, we don't care about that. You get a little heal. We already have one of those. We can have Manuscript. It's fine. Okay, we got Manuscript. Good. Let's give you some resists here, by the way. So... What I'll do... I'm gonna give you Moko. I'm gonna Moko. For the big revive at the end of the turn. And to help complement that, you can have the Hacker God of Belt, so you're more likely to survive the turn. So if everyone dies, hopefully Yuka will be okay. And hopefully we can revive everyone. We need magic defense, by the way. We have a couple magic defense armors. Like the magic plate mail. We're gonna take it off Byakuya. Sorry, Byak. We need that now. We have something else. We have another one or two. That's 20. That's really the best we can get. I never saw them use Vortex, no, not a single time. I think we're okay. I don't think they have it. They wouldn't want a Vortex their own buffs after all. That'd be pretty dumb of them. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Okay. Let's see. So, Remelia is still very vulnerable to stuff, so... Actually, she has 75 magic defense. You have magic defense and the Garter Belt. You have resists. No magic defense, but you resists at least. And you have flat damage reduction. You have Yata no Kagami. Enough said. You have the Hakure Robe, which gives you a lot of magic defense and resists. So let's see. I'm gonna give you some resists. We can give you the regular Garter Belt. And we can give you... Not you. We can give Byakuya the Dragon Scale. So that covers our defenses there. There's no point actually putting on the goggles for once, because we're not interrupting conditions. Isn't that funny? So we will give you guys magic defense, I guess. Sure. Readings of the barrier. Maybe even HP, I don't know. We'll give Yuka some more HP. She already has 150 magic defense. I think that's probably fine. That's enough. Okay. Shikigami here. So I think we still need more revives. The mages don't have any. They're not gonna. That's fine. They need full offense. We have Moko. We have Star. Byakuya needs someone too. So I think you're gonna get a good healer. You're gonna get like Akyu or someone. So we have like an elixir on the team. That'd be nice maybe. So Akyu or Unseelie Court. Let's do Unseelie Court. Oh, recover all HP when revived. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, wow. That is tempting. That is really tempting just for that, honestly. It's pretty cool. But I like this. This has permanent resist. And refresh is good. No cooldown, full heal, permanent cure. Which is great for this fight. In case someone gets hit with something. As far as the permanents go, I'm relying on Alcorn. And I guess that's all, because I don't have room for Guard Scream. Or Ravioli. I could ditch the poison, and I could put on Guard Scream or Ravioli. Feels bad, though. I don't need this. It's more important to have Guard Scream. Let's take Guard Scream. I don't know what kind of Shikigami Shina is. Mystic, I think she counts as? Is she a Mystic Shikigami? Sure is, even though she only has a 1 Mystic skill so far. Okay. See any problems with this? I think this might be good. I think this is decent enough, perhaps. Perchance. Maybe our... Yeah, that one gives you HP and MP, so that's nice. Good for a non-attacker. This gives you magic defense. Good for a non-attacker. This gives you dispel. These guys have offensive ones. I think we're fine. We could move around the shields differently if we wanted, but it doesn't really matter that much in the end. We can't get the force shield because we don't have any more chalcum. Do you have any fragments, by the way? Not enough. You can make these. Oh, from dragon blood and obsidian. Hell no. Absolutely not. I would just go farm the fragments before I do that. You gotta be kidding me. Same thing with this. Why would I use a chalcum and add my shard to make an ultimate yin yang orb? Has SP doing a Wagatabi? I watched him a little bit last night. He's learning basic grammar stuff. It seems pretty cool so far. I went to sleep before I could watch the whole stream. I got really tired. So I didn't see all of it. So maybe someone else can report in more detail, but he's learning how to read the kana. He doesn't know many katakana so far, but he's doing pretty good in the hiragana. He's working on it. He even knows a few kanji, like 3, 5 or so, maybe. Cool. I enjoy watching. It's nice. Let's see, you get something. Okay, I'm gonna go level this guy up once because he gets something in a single level. And that's cool. Maybe it'll be something useful. Maybe it'll be revive. Imagine. Please join my party. The candle has been lit. I love not being able to worry about kanji. What do you mean not worry about kanji? Kanji are a big deal. Unless you're only spoken Japanese only. But that comes with its own caveats later on. Don't like reading anything. I mean, yeah, kanji originated from China, but just because you know Chinese doesn't mean you know Japanese and vice versa. A lot of them mean different things and have different uses. I might be able to look at some Chinese and... Oh, Kangri has resurrection for no good reason. I forgot about that. I might be able to look at Chinese and give you a guess as to what it means. And I might be right, depending on whether or not some of the kanji arbitrarily mean different things. But it's not a guarantee. Roaring Thunder. Ooh, that's nice to just get 10% extra damage. Good. Did Alcorn? No, you need one more fight. Okay. I don't need to fight these guys anymore. I already have them on the party. One of them. You, on the other hand, I want your stupid high garter belt. And I want to recruit you too. But that's less important. That's arguably a lot more important. The high garter belt would actually be nice to have in this fight. I'm sure there's more than a couple. But yeah, so all the time, there's even some full words with a lot that are the exact same. All the time, if you want to know what a word means in Japanese, and you type the word directly into Google. Library? I'm betting that's probably the equivalent of Toshokan, right? I'm pretty confident that would probably be Toshokan. Obviously not read the same, but that looks like it to me. A lot of the time, if you Google a word that's Japanese, and you don't put anything else in the search, you'll get Chinese results. You have to put in some Japanese, some hiragana specifically, to ensure that you get Japanese results. So you usually want to put in word here, tohwa, because putting tohwa after something means like, what is this? It's short for like Toshokan towa nan desu ka? What is a library? What is a Toshokan? But you can just put in the towa and it's want to. Oh, it's the meaning's generally the same. That's cool. Yeah, that's often the case. I think that like the readings kind of have equivalents. I don't need another plate, by the way. I'm already good, actually. Yeah, shoot. Water pulse. Hey, nice. We got complete cure too, which is also nice. Okay. Alright, get me out of here. Go heal. And we're gonna go do the fight. Difference between Kin and Olgon. Olgon is explicitly gold. Kin on its own I mean, it's also just gold if it's read that way, to be fair, but Olgon sounds cooler, basically. If you say Olgon, it can mean gold or gold colored. If you say kin, it's explicitly the metal, unless you say kin iro, which means gold colored. Olgon on its own can mean gold or gold colored, though. You don't have to say like Olgon iro. Iro is like the color suffix, essentially. So I guess in that sense, there's a difference. Olgon definitely sounds cooler. Alright, let's go get our asses kicked by these guys. Not those guys, we already kicked their asses twice each. I think there's like another weird word for gold too. Let me check what it is. Let's see. I forget what it is. It was like a really weird way to say it. Oh, so if you want to refer to gold colored, you can also say konjiki instead of reading as kin iro. It's weird. I've heard that before though. So in Chinese, okay, I'm just gonna read this out. The most recent I discovered is an, meaning cheap, and what's that? Bengi, meaning convenience. In Chinese, an only means safety, while bengi means cheap. Convenience is bengi. Convenience is also benri in Japanese, and benri is a lot more common than bengi. Benri meaning like the last one that you wrote there. That's much more convenient than bengi. Sorry, much more common than bengi. But yeah, the first kanji, an, yasui, whatever you want to think of it as, can mean both. I'd say benri is probably like 10 times more common than bengi, if not more, maybe. It's all the time. You'll see that all the time. Alright, so we're gonna start with Guard Scream. Okay, Remy is going to. Okay, we're gonna start with the defensives. Always start with the defensives in this kind of fight. We have Nazrin. We're gonna put on Alicorn. It's gonna be 2 buffs on everyone, 3 buffs on everyone. So that's gonna leave space for spell enhance on our mages too. Okay, so this guy's gonna put on a jammer on turn 1. That's fine. Go ahead. I don't care. That's fine. Because next turn I'm gonna overwrite it. So you're gonna jam like 1 attack here. It's okay. Oh, seriously? And a silence? Wait, who did you silence? Remelia? Hold on, what? I forgot how fast these guys are. You silenced Remelia, what an ass. Man, it's a really bad start to the fight, but I'm not just gonna restart. Byakuin. Osendaku, we need that on. Kinda got nothing to do with you now, do we? We did even get magic defense up because this guy outspeeds the entire party. No buffs on him yet though. Well, I'm just gonna attack. I don't care. Whatever. Nothing else to do. Yuka needs to revive, unfortunately. So spell enhance has to wait a bit longer. Yeah, he's crazy fast. But I don't really have, like, the spare Shikigami slots to put on a speed debuff for him. Or a buff for the party. There's so much other shit I have. I have 15 Shikigami on it, and I feel like I'm still missing essential. Hey, that lowers his agility. We're good. I forgot super gravity does that. That's nice. Maybe we're in. Maybe we're in after all. That's cool. Okay, now we can refresh and get rid of your silence. Which is good, because it's for 3 more turns. We might as well. Of course, we're going to dispel that later on when he starts spam buffing himself anyway, but... Well, it's on, it's on. Okay, we need to somehow heal the party. Our only AoE heal, I think... Do we have any AoE heals? Alicorn does, yeah. Alicorn is slow, though. And is on cooldown, so... I'm going to Pendulum Guard. I guess you. Whatever. We're gonna lose, like, so many people this turn. Ugh. Okay. Super gravity. Okay. So on these off turns where you don't have anything Earth on cooldown for now, until the other guy's summoned, we just do this. Okay, now he's summoned. Whatever, I couldn't have attacked him, he wasn't targetable yet. Summon Devil. Nice try, guy. Nice try, guy. I'm so glad he doesn't seem to have like a rage for if his field doesn't go off or something. As far as I know, at least. Hey, I'm gonna greed for this. Sure, okay. Remy can heal. So she's gonna use energy, which should fully heal the party. Assuming she gets it off in time. We'll see. We need to put Alicorn on again, because it's not on everyone anymore. 2 of us got Alicorn removed. We're just gonna focus the guy in the back. I'm sure his servant can't revive him, right? That would be ridiculous, right? Surely that won't happen. So we're just gonna focus one down. They wouldn't do that fight twice in a row with one gap in between, I guess. As far as I know, Louise and Sir don't do it. So let's just focus one down. Oh my god. I still need to put the magic buff on. Okay. So it's the summon guy who spams all the buffs by the looks of it. He's the annoying asshole who gives them so many buffs. I don't care about physical defense. You can have that. In fact, do we care about your buffs at all anymore? If I'm using exclusively magic, why do I care? I can just get rid of the spells. I don't care anymore. Sure. You barely attack physically anyway, to be fair. Whatever. Right. Revive someone. We could also revive with you, but I feel like we need magic barrier on first. Your last word sucks. Sorry, Patchy. Bad news. It's terrible. Kill Kakuyoko Daibu. Oh my god. How did she even survive that? She has the Yara no Kagami. That should have done 3,000 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to put Shinzo on. I went to go grind up Shinzo and I forgot to put Shinzo on. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna put him on next time so I can hit the dingus. Someone literally mentioned this earlier and I went out of my way to level up Shinzo like 10 levels to get it. And I totally forgot. My bad. I can remove like, or Dispel Shikigami. Do we even have a Dispel Shikigami on anymore? I don't. Unless you count Star. So I don't know who I'm gonna remove. Why does it flash after that? I don't know. The death type was brought up, but I don't have it unfortunately without Kogasa. I don't have Cyber Squid right now, and I don't have anyone else who knows Wrath. Okay, let's see here. You know, I don't need Shina, because I'm doing Alicorn, whatever. Okay, so we'll do it like this, You can have Shinzo. Oh. Shinzo Ningen. Here he is. Okay. I can't wait to have a fish for this to work. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, you don't need to spell anymore, really. But I don't really know what else we have to put on. No, I'm wrong. You can just have your cool regen. That's fine. You can regen. Yeah, it's gonna have it on Byakuran for sure. Best odds. Let's hope he's, like, fully non-resistant to it instead of just, like, it could work if you're persistent. We'll have to find out. He's clearing some emails and stuff. A long time ago, I signed up for, like, these freelance work sites. I never ended up using them, but I filled out, like, a basic portfolio and stuff. And recently, one of them is spamming my inbox with, like, AI courses and AI work. And I'm like, shut the hell up. I'm gonna delete my account. I don't even want to use these sites. This was back when I didn't have any projects going on, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. That's not the case anymore. I'm busy. I don't want to take on more work. I'm already bad enough at saying no to the work that does keep coming my way. So I want to just delete my accounts on these sites or something. Anyway. Put this on, Alicorn. We're just gonna double super gravity this guy on turn 1. It'll be funny. Topple's not gonna work on her. Patchy's too slow. 5 blinds. Man, I always double take when I see that number on Patchy. Even though it's supposed to be there, because of, yeah, the cognition. It doesn't, blame me all you want. I don't care. I'm not attacking physically. Feel free, my friends. But please don't smack Patchley. I swear, like, he knows I'm protective against magic now, and he's just using physical out of spite. He didn't use it that much before. He really didn't. Okay, the Ocarina goes before Yuka, so if I do refresh, that's fine. So that means Yuka can still cast this turn, which is good. Too bad Patchley's dead. I'm gonna spell enhance Marissa. We still don't have Alicorn on. You got silenced before you could use it, I guess. Try again. We didn't even get to hit it with super gravity. Okay, whatever. He took his turn. He didn't do much this time. Input reading. Oh god, I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's explicit counters to moves. That I know, but those, of course, come after. I'd be very curious to know. I kind of doubt it, but maybe I should ask the dev someday. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you do this at the end of the turn, so she gets revived and she's safe. I don't feel like it either. Remy kinda has nothing to really do. I also want to first strike, but what's the point? I mean, maybe I can outspeed him now? I don't know. Probably not. I know it's silenced. I mean, I could energy force, but I'd rather save that for when it's worth it, so... You can just pass your turn. I don't care. Okay. We're gonna Pendulum Guard. Marissa, I guess, because Patchley's unconscious. Unconscious. Okay. This is not ideal so far. Sometimes Patchy gets hit by a straight physical attack, and there's not much to do about it, really. Summon Devil. Akuma Shokan. Okay, now that that's happened, we can try to do something funny. 1 million volts. Maybe it's because he's Earth type, and like that means he's weak to Thunder. It's not like Pokemon after all. Maybe it's just supposed to be like he's really weak to Thunder. It's not a Thunder move, but it's the Thunder themed move, you know. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Remelia still has nothing to do. Sorry, Remelia. Yuka doesn't really have much either. I guess you can. You can't shield wall because those are physical, so you can use healing water on the Ocarina. Evidence. Oh man, they're already streaming it? Shit. Well, I'm gonna be streaming it tomorrow night. I'm not doing it tonight. I've already done 3 hours of this. I'm gonna have to stay the hell off Twitter. And avoid spoilers and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, it's Toho 20 day. I'm not gonna be too upset if someone wants to leave and go watch Toho 20. It's up to you. Let's see. This is fine. This is okay. I talked about it at the start of the stream. I'll be doing it tomorrow. Assuming it's out on Steam. I have to wait for it to come out on Steam, so... I assume it's gonna take at least a day. Might be more than a day, you never know. So we'll see what happens. Oh, it worked. The poor guy. It worked. Wow. I mean, that's one way to get the 10,000 damage achievement if you don't have it already, isn't it? Just hit him with that. That's great. Nice. Okay. Are this guy good again? Oh, you just got healing water. I don't care about that. Okay. We're gonna Resurrection. We're gonna make sure to hit him with AoE this turn. So he dies, I guess. So we'll just finish him off like this. It's fine. And you can keep on super graviting this dickhead. You know, the thing is, I have 3 Shikigami slots now because I don't really need the Earth attackers anymore, do I? Sorry, I mean, I don't need the Thunder attackers form anymore. Because, yeah, you know, I don't... Come on. He's gonna heal. He's got 1,000 HP again. Ugh. I'm not using Icarus Cannon with Remelia. Yuka's gonna use the party revive and get both of them up at the end of the turn. And Remelia is gonna... I don't know what Remelia is gonna do. Remelia, what are your thoughts? Remelia doesn't really have shit to do. I don't have any way with Remelia to cleanse Marissa's silence, so... Yeah, I don't have anything for that. No point using energy. You know, I have full MP, I'm using energy anyway, just to heal Remelia and Marissa a little. Why not? There's plenty of reasons why not, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, well, that's just more bodies for Yuka to revive at the end of the turn. See? And that's why we put Moko on someone slow. Okay. You have nothing up right now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's got... Okay, he didn't regen anymore. That's good. You can probably hit him with Day Manifestation too if you want. But I don't really need to. Whatever, Byak. Alright. Why didn't energy go off? Oh, she died last turn, that's right. Okay, well, try again. Try again. Try harder. Put an Alicorn. Ugh. Okay. You hit the guy in the back. And Patchy is going to attempt to spellcard the guy in the front and probably get outsped. Yeah, unironically, he still gets to go first. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I do need the dispels. Oh. Oh. Wow. Why are they using physical so much this time? They spammed like their single target magic before and just kept killing us one after another, but now they're just spamming the magic. Do I just switch my resists? Ugh. Heals. Wait, no, she's alive. Don't waste it on Yuka. It's just 2 HP. So, it depends on the definition of alive, I guess. She's not feeling too hot today, though, admittedly. It's a lot of damage versus a basic attack. Okay. Alright, so. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a couple things here. First of all, we don't need electric magic anymore. That clears up Shikigami slots. Second of all, we don't need magic shields. We need physical shields because we cover the magic with magic resist and resists. We need physical shields to save our asses now. So everyone gets a physical shield. Everyone. You saw the mental flare stuff? Good. That's what you need. I might go see if I can make better physical shields too, honestly, in a sec. Okay. Good. Let's see. So I have a couple Shikigami slots here. I could designate these to maybe some utility. I could have... Okay, Marissa already has a revive. No. I know what I need. I know what I need. I know what I need. I need the team to go fast. I need an agility buff. I have power increase somewhere or another. I got it today on someone. So I think I'll just buff for agility, maybe. Accurate movement is just for accuracy, for whatever reason. So don't use that one. It was power increase. Remember, I can't really use the field because he's just gonna override it with Jam, or I gotta use Osendaku instead. If that gets defense. We'll hear. Power increase. Power increase. Power increase. Where is power increase? Oh, it's on Nazran. Yeah, shield level 50. Nazran's kind of busy though. Anyone else have it? Nazarin's kind of busy all the time. I could put on Shizuha. I'd rather put in Quackma. I should have Quackma! Yeah! Put in Quackma for Dark Illusion. That should help with the physical. Absolutely. Duh. Easy choice, easy choice. Maybe even Diose. Probably not Diose too, that's kind of overdoing it. Now, do I have a power increase anywhere? You have Element Barrier, which would be cool if he was killing us with magic. He is, to be fair. Actually, that only works on one person. I would need the other one, but I don't care. That's surprisingly not the problem here. I mean, I could also just use a debuff at this point, because it depends on if I'm dispelling him or not. So far, I'm not. The only dispel I have now is on Star, who probably has other things to do sometimes. So I don't know. Leaf Barrier. I wish I had room for Leaf Barrier. Oh, how I wish I had room for Leaf Barrier. Why can't I just put on 2 fields? Give me the no overwrite field, and give me the one that makes everyone go fast. That gives us the guaranteed first turn. That would be nice right now. Okay, now the only power increase we have appears to be on Nazarin. You know, I can do Breeze of Miracles. That's essentially power increase. I don't know if it's better or worse. But it's better than regular increase. Haste. Which is better, haste or power increasing agility? I'll go with I'll put in Grim Reaper because it gives us evasion too. No reason why not, right? That makes sense. You know what else we don't really need? Earth Resist, because that guy dies. If he's not dead, I'm doing something wrong. So the guy that we're dealing with does slash damage. So put on slash damage, resist. Fine, I can do that. Maybe, if I can find it. Okay, slash 75%. Let's see here. You have that for damage, that's fine, you can keep that. Okay, Garter Belt's kind of good to have, it's really good actually. Vampire Ring is okay because it helps for energy a bit. The Garter Belt is Let's get rid of the Garter Belt. You can take 50% resist. Do we have 50% resist? Yes, we do. Slash Understanding of Blades. Okay. You already have it. Okay, good. Alright, let me go look at shield. Yeah, Yuka's Last Word would be amazing here. It's just the threat of invincibility to physical. Would be great, really. Shields. I need cool physical shields. Yes. That's Adamantite. I don't really want to make Adamantite. This works on physical as well as light and dark. That's good. Amanoishitade. I want it. I want this. I don't want the Kishin shield. I'm not using Adamantite on this right now. I don't need it that badly. I don't have the Aegis yet. The Aegis later on. Okay. Good. Let's see. Let's just replace the worst shields, I guess. I'm gonna give Remelia a good one. You can have Amano Ishitade, which I think might be the best one we have. Not sure. Okay. Try again. Sadly, I do not have the stamina nor the time to do Toho 20 after this. As much as I'd love to. Tomorrow night. I look forward to it. I have not played the demo. I've seen the characters. I don't know how the mechanics work. I heard Dylan complaining about them yesterday, so I have a rough idea as to how the mechanics might work, but that's about all I know. It's gonna be totally fresh for me. And hey, maybe like Toho 19, I'll finish it. Alright. Psychic Field. I wish I could use that. Oh, he has Dispel! Oh, what do you know? Shinzo has Dispel. I didn't know that. Cool, okay. That's gonna be useful once I've killed the guy who does the buffs. Nice. I'm learning more about the Shikigami. I'm probably gonna forget it, but still. Oh yeah, I really need magic barrier. He definitely uses magic on me. Where's Sane? Sane on... Oh wait, no, I don't have Sane. I have Grim Reaper. I have Grim Reaper. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna put on Kwakima's. Kwakima's Dark Illusion. And we put on Haste. And we see how many people die before we get to do any of this. 1. 2. 2 of them. I'm pretty sure they have at least some thunder resist. It doesn't matter, but that's the only time he's going to use magic. He's going to stop using it after that, by the way. Alright. Hate this guy. Stop it! Leave her alone. Look at that, she barely survived that. She's the tank. She's got 50% resist. You can't just do 500 damage unbuffed to the tank in the first turn. Yeah. Sorry, in the second turn. Okay. We still don't even have the field on. Let's keep Kagri off cooldown for a bit. I think we might need that resurrection again. Oh, he's doing that turn 3. Is that normal? Maybe it is. I thought he didn't like turn 4. It's probably always been turn 3. It's just these were very short turns. I think that's why it felt quick. It's fine. The sooner he summons him, the sooner we kill him, the sooner he's out of the way. Hopefully he doesn't resummon him. And the sooner we can have less things to worry about, basically. Because as soon as he's gone, no buffs. I don't think he buffs. I think it's just Honey Acid Isoid that keeps buffing him. I think he's the buff spammer here. So that would be nice to just have that out of the way, off the table. What about an Alicorn? Wait. So almost already have Alicorn. No, that's Fizz cancel, right? I'm not sure. Is it? Oh no, yeah. Wait. Oh, that only works in Surprising and Quicks. Alicorn's useless. It doesn't work in permanence. You stupid unicorn. This thing still doesn't know anything good. Ugh. Whatever. Oops. This is not the first time I've made this mistake. Let's use Blossoming because now they're spamming physical, so we can actually deal with it. Okay. Disintegrate. That guy with Earth, whatever. Just... Okay. We're not gonna be able to time it so we hit the guy in front this turn, so we just gotta bolt him and we'll hit him next turn if all goes well. If Apache had any other normal spells up, we could have timed it to take him out in the same turn, but there's not even a guarantee that Limiting Bolts works. I don't know yet, so let's see. Might get an Aki. Jam it up your ass. Good. I almost thought that it hit Byakuran for a second. I don't know why it starts there and then flies over. I was like, when did Byakuran get controlled? Don't scare me like that, okay? Please. Alright, no one has any permanents on. That's cool. You can use Refresh, because why not? You can Spell Enhance, because we haven't done that a single time yet, actually. Spell Enhance Patchy. Patchy is going to be finishing him off with a spell card at the start of the turn. Hopefully it's at the start of the turn enough. We'll see. I don't know. You can heal Amelia. No, heal Byakuran. Amelia heals herself with regen. Some of us still have the physical thing on, actually. But we might as well refresh it for those who don't. And you're gonna do this and kill the guy in the front. Okay. He's dead. We're down to a 5-on-1 now. Awesome. Great. This is the best we've done so far. We killed the buffer guy. 80,000 HP. Okay. He did get one buff off, so I'm gonna try to get rid of that. even though it sucks that it's going to get rid of his debuffs too. I need that gone optimally. He's on cooldown. I think Star is on cooldown, so I can't actually get rid of it for a while though, but whatever. You can cast Refresh on someone. You can cast it on yourself, because by the time you get to cast it, you'll probably be at 1 HP. So sure, why not? We can use this to try to Dispel. Do you have Dispel? No, because that would make you a useful Shikigami. You don't have Dispel. Tenchi doesn't have Dispel because this is not Labyrinth of Toho. Sometimes I forget that. Haste is on some of us, it's not on Remelia. Where's your HP looking? Right, I'll put haste on, I want to keep us buffed. Whacking is useful. That's not gonna... 75? No, is it 75 or 90 with the Adenocotomy? And she still took 300 from that? This guy buffed his physical attack, not his magic attack. Where does that damage come from? That is absurd. Hachi's supposed to take, like, no magic damage, pretty much. Alright, is he debuff? Dispelled. No, he's not dispelled. Okay. Alright, well. Yep, we'll try that. You can spam this every turn. I want to see the Dispel chance. Vital Variety Stab. Spell chance is 60%. Whatever that means in this game. It's what the text says, okay. But obviously that's gonna, like, factor in Dex and spell resistance and potential or whatever, I don't know. So, it's not really that percent. Alright, we're gonna Shield Patchouli. You can Super Gravity. You can Downfall Calamity. Good thing that we got that Visible Kiki. Very, very, very useful. Patchouli's fine because... No, Patchouli's dead because he did it twice. Never mind. That's why I wanted Pendulum Guard on, but sadly, he's played white side, you know, in this game. I don't get to do anything about that. Is he dispelled yet? No. No. Is he immune to Dispel? I'm not actually paying attention during that part of the turn. I don't know why not. You'd think I would be, but somehow I'm not. Yeah, we gotta have some damage going out somewhere, so we're gonna try that. Nothing for you could really do, I suppose. Whatever. Doesn't really matter what you do this turn. Super Gravity. Oh, I mean, there were definitely bosses in GOS that were immune or at least highly resistant to spells, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, she's silenced. I didn't see that. No wonder she didn't attack last turn with Super Gravity. It's... I feel like it's really easy to miss the permanent icon, honestly. Even though it's not covered up or anything. That's just me complaining though. Alright, let's see. He still has his buff. It lasts so long, so you basically have to dispel it if you really want it going. Right, let's try this. Dispel him. You can not revive. Your revive is on cooldown. You can also try to dispel him, because what else are you gonna do? You can not do anything because you're silenced for another 2 turns. So you can... we're not using Dark Breath, we can just hit him. Yep, we don't really have much to do, we can't revive Yuka yet. There we go, it worked. Finally, he's dispelled. So he shouldn't be able to put the back on. I'm pretty sure it was Haniyasu Daisoi that does the buffing. I don't think I've seen this guy buff, so great. Great. Earth Jammer? I don't think so. No. I don't even know her. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. We still have our magic barrier. Surprisingly. It's good. I'm gonna refresh that. I'm gonna refresh that though. They're still silenced. So we're still not reviving Yuka, but I think we can get her up next turn. I just have so many other things I need to do, like Osendaku, otherwise we're not doing any damage. We're not doing any damage anyway. Wait, who else is silenced now? Who else did he just silence? Remy. I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy. Become weaker to earth. No way is that gonna work on him. Remy's silenced for 4 turns, so she can't do anything. I guess hit him with this. And we have to revive with Marissa. So revive Yuka. Wow. Okay, well, we're hoping that we get off that Phoenix Explosive Burst now. Really? His ability to just always go first is so bad. But I don't really have any way to deal with it. I want to have Osendaku to avoid the Earth Jammer. I don't want to have to respec to like do mystic damage and do like piss damage to him, you know? So let's see. I don't like grinding out a fight, so let me go a quick breather and go get a couple of Shikigami or something. Like 1 Shikigami. I kind of want to go get Squid Guy. I don't know what category he's in. I'll find him in a sec. Oh, here he is, Cyber Squid. He's an immortal. C, Castle Cast Upper. Okay, he's not that easy to recruit. But I'll go fight him for a little bit and see what happens. Upper. Let me just go do a few fights here and see if we get him. If not, I'll go back to the fight. I just want to have a short breather in between spamming attempts, you know? I think that's healthy. Apply magnetites. Oh, the motivating ball. I don't have that. I want that too. Don't mind if I do, please. I don't really care what I use here. Anything's gonna work. We're overpowered for this place. It's just Castle of Chaos Upper. Worst case scenario, I don't beat these guys tonight. And I beat them next time. At least I got past Sarah and Louise today. I mean, that was always gonna happen. Thing is, I guess because we only really have to dispel him once, it clears up space to debuff him with, like, Serpent Queen. But where? Where? I could remove Unseelie Core and have 1 less revive. I don't like it. I guess I'll do it. So we have Serpent Queen now. So we're gonna put on, like, a strength debuff or something on him immediately. Or just maybe put on, Gutless, because he hits us with magic too. I don't know. I'm not really sure, honestly, what's better. I'll try Gutless and see if it's enough, I guess. These aren't the red enemies, by the way. I don't know why I'm fighting him in particular. I think the Cyber Squid's kind of hard to find. He's only on a few screens, because I fought him like once or twice so far, honestly. So I won't stick around here for too long, don't worry. I don't think he's on these screens. I think I have to go to like the indoor area maybe, honestly. Because I think I've cleared out the encounters on the screen before, and I don't think I've ever seen him here. I used to get the E-Paulette though. And the Green Beret. Again. I've already gotten it once, but I can get it again now. Let's do a couple fights here. Not many. Only. It's not going to be a big thing like the final stretch there. Always is. He survived. He used the funny pun move. One patchy. I was counting on you there. I'm not gonna grind for the E-Pellet right now. Maybe another time when I actually need it. Is that the spear one? Man, that would be nice to have for Amelia. Oh yeah, it is. And you get the other one here too. You get the strike one as well. Wow. Those would be very, very cool to have, wouldn't they? I admit, they kind of would be. I at least gotta try for it, like, if I get into a fight with these guys, I guess. No luck. Yeah, to be fair, I don't have the grinding set on right now for, like, a better item drop rate and stuff. But to be fair, none of that makes a big difference compared to playing Fantastica. That's the real kicker in terms of drop rate. It's nice that we all can get access to it. It's fine, I'll get the pellets later. I think if you want to get into where the cyber squids are, you probably just want to backtrack from the summit, don't you? That's probably better, right? I assume. Let's see here. Oh, this... what's on this screen, actually? Oh, the Decorabia and the cyber squid. Oh, great. Okay. This guy has a shield, too. Okay, nice. So you can find 2 Shikigami that I still need here. That's really nice, actually. Cool. I don't care what to use. Just figure it out. Use something. Anything works. I'm not gonna grind for these guys, though. Promise, I'm gonna do 2 more fights after this, then I'm gone. I'm gonna go back and try the boss one more time. Just one more time for the night, I think. I just gotta get the main guy under control once he's alone. Like, I gotta land a debuff, gotta dispel his buff, and I think it'll be fine. So, like, he's too much to deal with otherwise. Even just without buffs, he does so much damage. Right, you have the spear one, you have a robe. Okay. Battle number 2. And I've already finished another one of these almost. I'm addicted to the stuff. What else is new? Mock Thrust. Didn't know she was learning anything. That do. Too fast for the eye to see. Only 125 cast speed. It's a multi-hit. But I assume this kind of sucks because you get like multi-hits on Shikigami. I expect nothing from it. I could check the number of hits. Oh, here's this guy. He's got the hat. I'll fight him. Ultimate Zone hat. Let's see, Mock Thrust. Where this turn goes, let me check. Mock Thrust says 3 to 5 hits medium. So I think like medium chance to get a good roll. I'm not sure. Again, I still forget exactly what that means. I asked the devs once a couple years back, but it's been too long. But yeah, I can probably do better with Shikigami, I assume. I don't need it right now, at least. Alright, that was my sanity break from the fight. We're gonna go try again now. Party's still the same. Oh wait, no, I improved it a little bit, actually. Got debuffs and stuff. Alright, one more shot. One more shot. After that, I'll have lost my patience for the day. I know better than to try to force it. Some of those devils are like looking straight down. There's no way they can see us from there. But they don't have diagonal sprites. Alright. So. I'm gonna open with Gutless. Hopefully that'll help with both of his stats a little bit. Hopefully. Not like we're gonna have the first turn happen without anyone dying, probably, but... well. Oh, right, Unicorn's useless. Oh, well. I can't take it off now. Okay. We definitely want Dark Illusion, we want Haste, First turn is a support turn. Oh my god, that can hit 3 of us. Alright, 1 casualty in the first turn. 2 silences in the first turn. You're kidding me. Yeah, actually... You know what, hold on. I need to restart this real quick. I need to restart this because I'm replacing Unicorn with Shina. Easily. Okay, my bad. We might still get silenced on the first turn, that's fine. As long as we can fix it from that point onwards. Of course, the downside with Shina is Guard Scream has a 1-turn gap where it's not able to be replied, but it's better than nothing. So, maybe it'll help. Now, you guys are probably just gonna get silenced on turn 1, but... What? The best I can do is try to twist the odds in my favor. There is no way to, like, totally secure this. Maybe if I crammed a bunch of speed gear on Remelia and gave her haste, I could get off Grim Reaper. And put on haste first. But that's gonna what? Make it so 1 character goes faster than this guy? If that. It barely matters. It really barely matters. If haste is enough to make it so Remy and Marissa outspeed him, then that's great. That's big. We'll see. I mean, if I get lucky and he doesn't do his big physical move on the first turn, that would be nice, but... Yeah, that never really happens. Hey, we get a deflect. We get a silence. Then appears is fine. Does no damage. Spam that all you want. Okay, good first turn. No casualties. And only 1 silence, so that's manageable, I think. Okay. We put on Osendaku. Remelia is... not really gonna do much of anything. We try to blind him. Let's see, we have a Pendulum Guard Patchily. And we're just gonna start hitting him, I guess. A couple... no, 1 Super Gravity is probably enough. It typically lands the agility down, I think. How does that do so much? I don't understand. Okay, we can't blind him. No surprise there. He's got too many eyes after all. Okay, Sendaku's on. The Sendaku lasts ages, so Byakuran is freed up for other things. Agility down didn't actually land, funny enough. Okay. Byakuran has nothing else to do now. Lowers IQ. We're gonna be silenced, so we can't do energy. Can't really do much. He's gonna summon this turn too, by the way. Vampirize to get some health, I guess. You don't have clearance, do you? No, you just have some heals. Oh, I should use this to lower his attack, actually. Duh. His super gravity as well. Maybe we'll land it this time. You remember back when I wanted to do poison this fight? Back when I thought I had the room for that? Hahaha, no. No way. I don't have room for a single Shikigami for that. The best I could do is, like, have medicine or something and poison with that. I just don't have the room for Basilisk. Besides, I do a ton of damage to him when I get the free turns to attack. My offense is actually great in this fight with just Marissa and Patchy. It's just... everyone dies a lot. A lot. Unfortunately. 1 million volts. I think Patchoul's are on cooldown, and I need to time it differently so we can kill him on the first turn he's here. I keep messing that up by putting all Patchoul's stuff on CD. Right, you're silenced. I don't know why I'm even looking at those. I should get a lot of HP back off Mallorbite, though. Do that again. Okay. Use spell card, get his down. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna hit the guy in the back because of the turn order. Nothing else for the back line to do this turn. My million volts goes off after, so it's irrelevant. So he's gonna get 1 turn to maybe buff. Hopefully he puts on physical defense. If he does that, I don't even need to dispel. Because I don't care about that. If he puts offense on the big man, it's a problem. If he kills Patchley, it's a problem. If he silences them, that's also kind of a problem. Which he did. Wrong guy. Good. Okay, good. Armor blast. Fine. We don't even have to dispel this time. Great. This is really, really good. Okay, we're gonna lower his strength. Remy is still silenced for 1 more turn. Man, I wish the silence didn't last so ridiculously long. It's crazy. Shauna lasts like 3 turns, but I haven't actually been able to get it off yet, I don't think. Or maybe it wore off. I swear I used it earlier. Maybe I didn't get to. I'm not sure what happened at the start of the fight anymore. All the attempts are starting to blend together. I still need... No, wait, no. Yeah, I still need to hit him with this, too. Blossoming. Okay. I have to have Marissa hit him here. Otherwise, he survives this turn, so... Is Patchley silenced again? You could Patchley use Dance Macabre. 42 MP! For a 200 multiplier move that does nothing else? You're insane. Yeah, it's fine. I kind of figured that would happen. It's okay. You know what that does? It fixes for silence. I don't have clearance on this team, but I do have Resurrection. Okay, that's good. He's debuffed. He's debuffed again. We need to put Gutless back on, but not yet. No big deal. The Awkward once again has nothing to do. Which is fine. Just bonk him with whatever does the most damage. Here you go. Is that it? It's this one. He's a giant. It's fine. Okay, Remelia can finally act again. Great news. Resurrect Patchy. You have nothing to do. I guess you could just hit with the Dragon Strike. Marissa... Actually, most of us... I have physical cancel right now anyway, so I'm gonna save that. I'm just gonna hit him with Super Gravity instead. It's a new one. Maybe. I've used it once, I forget. He probably starts using that if he's alone after his summon. He's angry. Oh well. Oh, he did get a physical attack buff. When did he get that on him? You sneaky devil. I didn't see that. I swear that guy only got to put 1 buff on him. Okay, well, I have so many debuffs on him, I don't want to dispel, so... Whatever. I'll just wait it out. By that I mean I'll override it with more stuff, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we gotta put a Sendaku back on next turn. So I can't use anything with this guy. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have a Sendaku. I can do whatever I want. Sure. I don't care. Not like she has anything useful. I wish I had room to put a heal on her. I really, really do. He's immune to that. I don't care. Look. Okay, it's 2 slots away. Alright, I'll just push it. I'll just push it off, maybe. He already has it down. I can't really do that. Whatever. Just hit with it anyway. Hit with it anyway. Okay. Okay. I want to use energy, but we have someone down again. So there's not much point, because it's only going to heal Patchley. Also, all of our buffs are gone. Every one of our buffs just wore off. Every single one. That's not good. We need to replace them. Is haste even making any difference, by the way? I'm not sure. Okay. No casualties. Everyone's alive. I can use energy next turn. Maybe even outspeed. Because we have haste on. Let's find out. If I can't outspeed him now, there's no point even having haste, probably. Yeah, she survived with 49 HP. Good job, Remy. Proud of you. Osendaku's on cooldown, because Osendaku has a 6-turn cooldown. That's fine. We'll put it on next turn. I don't care. Alright, we're gonna put on Gutless. No. No. I'm putting on Agility down because screw this guy. Slow him down. Break his legs. Use energy. See if it works. A slightly slow cast time. I don't care. That's fine. No one's silenced. No one's blinded. Blind doesn't matter anyway. Put on Guard Scream. Super Gravity also hits Agility down. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, I forgot she was low HP, you're right. Yep, forgot that she got hit there. My plan got ruined. Also, he got sped anyway. I wonder if maybe the agility down and the haste will be enough? I don't know. I need to hit one more debuff on him, by the way. So I can get his attack buff off. That'd be nice. Very nice. Okay, we just have one down right now. Res Remy. Super Gravity and Super Gravity. Sure. Why not? Never mind, she's silenced. I didn't see that. Okay, good. You fixed your silence, thank you. One more. Oh, 689. But how slow is he really? We still need to get that buff off. That would be cool, but that's kind of hard to do. I don't think any of these inflictions work on him like Release Barrier or Weak Maker, so there's not much point trying that. And I don't want to dispel, I don't want to put the field on. I can lower his intelligence. She has a skill for that. Spell Crush. Remy has a bit of HP, so I can use energy, but it's also kind of not really worth it because it's not going to do that much. But I also feel like I kind of have to, otherwise we might die. I don't know if it'll be enough, but we'll try it. She has Quackma buff. Put on Pendulum Guard. Hit with Spell Card. We might be okay. Patchy only needs a few more hits. And we're pretty good at keeping a single person alive with Pendulum Guard if we can get it on. He wasted his turn. Good. I said that too early, but he did it anyway. So, alright. I think our odds of winning are good now. He still has his stinky buff on for another 2 turns. I've tried so hard to just push that off. It's almost worn off naturally now. Here. Have Gutless. Enjoy. When he's blind, fine. I don't mind. Spell Enhance Patchy again. Revive Marissa so she can watch us win the fight, basically. Because we're just about done now. I say next turn we can probably win this. Unless things go wrong. Alright. His attack buff is off. Oh my god, he died. 6,000. Nice. He gave me just a bit more than a Kinyu Curry. Roar. Oh, I think that's the AoE Death. I was wondering if I'd get one of those, like a party-wide death skill. That might be fun for grinding in certain places. I could definitely get some value out of that, yeah. Yeah. As Yukari said, revived yokai always lack the power to fill their roles. Send as many weaklings at us as you like. It'll do you no good. The other guy doesn't get to be in the cutscene. He was only summoned for the battle. Ugh, I failed. It seems you're right. That leaves me with but one choice then. Out of my way. Lady Mima. Oh, wow. Yumeko, you. If my revived yokai aren't enough, then I'll simply deal with you. Joke's on you, there's a third fight in the Colosseum. Someone else would dare bang fangs at me here in the Damon Colosseum. Just who would? Goodness, to think you dodged that. You really do have some sharp intuition. Mima. It's... Mima? What are you doing here? No, before you even answer that, we're supposed to be allies, Mima. A surprise attack on me? Have you lost your mind? Allies? Don't make me laugh. Tell me, Yumeko. Who was it that just laid hands on the right-hand man of her ally? I mean, Mima probably told him to not listen to Yumeko, so she knew this was gonna happen. Drop this silly talk of surprise attacks. I'm perfectly justified in avenging him right here, right now. I love that Mima's kind of like based here for standing up for her like absolute nothing burger, random, too off appearance devil guy with the funny design. I respect it a lot. You've got quite the mouth, you lowly drifter of an evil spirit. You really sucked up to Lady Shinky, didn't you? Well, what's going on? You could practically cut this tension with a knife. I wonder if this means that Hanayasu Daisui was also, like, in on it. Or if he was just, like, still on Otoha's side, but just working as an assassin against the protags. Because he gets summoned here. But I don't know if that's because he got brainwashed. Like, did he get summoned and he followed his master? Or was he following Yumeko? Is he also on Mima's side? The game never explains this. Feel free to make theory videos. I'm honored and I'm grateful that someone remembered the name of one of the other devils. They weren't Roy. Hachiko thanks you. Keep the betrayals coming as far as I'm concerned. They're really just leaving us to watch, aren't they? It'd be beyond foolish of us to attack one another here of all places. I hate to have to do it. If you don't back down, then I will. Oh my. How unlike you to get scared and give up the ghost, my little Yumeko. Don't go getting the wrong idea now. I'm only backing down for Lady Shinky's sake. If you weren't part of us, I would never withdraw here. Naturally. If the chance arises once more, we'll settle things then. So, Warriors of Kensokyo, Devil the Remote Reaches, and Mima, struggle as hard as you can so as to not get struck down by devils before then. We didn't ask for your concern. You may have helped us out in the end, but you're not going to get a thanks from me, you know. Oh, I know. We're still enemies after all. And with such a fine platter prepared for me, rather unexpectedly, my appetite seems to have worked itself up. Two parties with their own grudges, staring each other down in this coliseum. This wasn't my original plan, but I'm skipping a few steps ahead. I'm going to partake in you all here and now. After all, just take a look around. Our spectators want it too. Yeah, get him, get him! Come on, Lady Mima, show us how you hunt. Bring it on then. Like I said, you're not going to get a thanks from me. At the very beginning, we've always planned on crushing anyone who comes at us. The way you disgraced me before, I'm paying it back with 30 interest compounding every 10 minutes. Aha, I can't wait then. Go ahead, pay it back if you can. To me, Mima, the evil spirit who gives herself to assertive selfishness. That does not fit in her character bio, by the way. Not very well. I think it just goes off the screen. I don't know why it's so damn long. I thought of so many ways to translate that to make it short. That was the best I could do, without removing parts of it. I have a hard job. 33333. Okay. But again, I can start from Mima tomorrow if I lose, so it's okay. I'm not concerned, but I'll give it my best. Let's see what happens. I don't know what Mima does. Lower her IQ, make her stupid. She has legs! What Mima is this? I don't recognize this Mima. Why does she have legs in this game? Nonsense. Alright, I don't know if she's weak to anything. We'll see. Oh, she has legs in Mystic Square? Crazy. I never noticed. Does she even have a full portrait in Mystic Square? Maybe on the character select screen or something? I don't know. Crazy. When you bomb. Oh, okay. Wow. So she just grows legs between games. Amazing. I didn't know that. Fake fan. Alright, let's see. I don't care about haste. Just hit her with something. Maybe she's weak to light. Probably not. Well, she might be because she's a ghost spirit. Yuka. Oh, cool. It's neat. You go, in case you're curious, here's Mima in all of her legged glory. Only in this one piece of art, because you can't see them in the sprites. Doesn't look like she has them there, but who knows. Amazing. Of course, this was back when Zun was working with other people too, so I don't know like how much of this creative... Wow, half the party's dead. I looked away for a second. Maybe someone else decided it for him, or like drew it. I don't know. I don't know how it worked. Zun was still the artist back then, right? Or was he? I mean, his art looked different back then. If it was his. And I know some of it was traced outright, too. Of course. I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't matter what I do because the party's dead. I wonder if anyone has ever done all 3 of these fights successfully in a row. The game doesn't make you do it, thankfully. But, I mean, there's nothing stopping you. You'd have to be really over-leveled, because good luck having a party that works in all 3 fights. I had to specialize the party so much for the last fight, and it still took multiple tries for the same party, pretty much. And then Mima just kicks my ass in 2 whole turns, so... You know, it's rough. It's just a little bit rough. I'm gonna get more DLC Shikigami yet. I gotta, like, check. I'm gonna check, like, every day. I want DLC Shikigami. Give them to me. Nope. I don't know how hard she is here. I don't remember. I have been past this point. But it's been a while. Let's see here. Unknown. 3 dungeons for now. Oh god, no. I want more of them. They're fun. Let's see. Right. Resurrected Devil number 1, not very strong. Resurrected Devil number 2, not very strong. Hakuyoka Daivu, being controlled by Yumiko. He puts up a much tougher fight than before, despite having been resurrected. Came here because he was called by Kakuyoku Daivu. Called, huh? Summoned. So I guess he never died to begin with. But he was summoned, not revived. I mean, I don't know, maybe devils go back to a summoning pool once they die. I don't know. So yeah. He probably doesn't follow Mima. He probably didn't get brainwashed. He just appeared in front of his boss and just followed orders because he's loyal to Kakuyoku Daivu, which is cool. I don't think there's anything else, is there? I don't think I saw a single new enemy today because I didn't go anywhere new today. I just fought 50 dragons today. Man. Did you say that? Oh, starfish. I see. Man. I want more Shikigami. I'm still gonna have to grind the Castle Chaos more tomorrow to get stupid Gedrai Gundam Man. But that'll be then. Yeah, the first thing I'll probably do tomorrow is scout out the Mima fight. And figure out what I do from there. It looks like she spams Mystic stuff. So that's great. How much resist do I have to Mystic stuff? Let's see here. Let's count them. I have the Yada no Kagami. That's 1. I should have... Okay, I'm missing the amulet. Well, I'm missing the upgraded amulet. I have the Mephisto amulet. That's 2. 3. Okay, 4. Alright, that's not bad. We have 4 50% and above. That's actually fine. It's good. And I'm assuming maybe the Mystic Staff gives you resist too? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm tempted to try it right now, but I'm not gonna. Because it's been almost 4 hours. Just released on Steam. Did it actually just release on Steam? What's the name? I forget. Toho. I'll just search Toho. Kinjo Kyo. It's out on Steam. God damn it. Ugh. I'm gonna have to ignore it for a whole day. Ability, mainly flying. Cool. Man. Yeah, I already found it, thanks. Alright, I'm buying it right now, live on stream. Alright. I own Toho 20 now. As soon as Steam checks me out, come on. You under heavy load or something? There we go. Okay. Alright, I'll be back with that tomorrow. I cannot in good conscience do it now. I'm just gonna have to stay off Twitter for a day. No one ping me with spoilers or anything. I don't want to see spoilers. No, you're not. You're gonna see it like 17 hours or something from now. Alright, enough DOD.